Hey, what's up, everybody? I got to where I have to actually turn the volume down before we start because it blows everybody's head off.
It's very, very loud. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Charisma Plus. We're on episode 31. Yeah! We did it. I think we've been off for a week, but now we're back. Everybody's excited to play. We just talked about how rusty we all feel about the game, but we'll be all right. We're going to make it in there. But first things first, I'm the realist. Maybe it's Elliot. We're going to look at some fan art. Yeah! Fan art. So we got,
That's the one.
Ain't about to get his ass. Oh, shit.
My money is definitely on Leopold right there. Like, look at him. He ain't had this shit.
My boy Ayo's going in on this.
Man, please. Leopold about to put the hands to him.
Wait, which one's which?
Smack that smile up.
Oh, which one's which? Yeah, they kind of do look the same.
I guess the one on the left
Long
is
hair.
Leopold.
Well, yeah, that's Leopold. Yeah.
Yeah, the blue guy, blue shirt.
And Bella's just like, oh.
I think some people in chat are getting into their own fanfics about Leopold and Ao.
Oh.
See, Belle just goes after anybody, That's
No,
how
she
every guard you see,
hit on Leopold.
That's so
She
flawed.
didn't even hit on him once.
I thought that's so flawed. She see that shining armor. She's like, oh god.
Let's see what else
That
we got
dude was
in
so
here.
charming.
He was so
He could have had
charming.
anybody.
Bam.
Oh,
Oh,
There he is.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Sassy Raynor. Got a bug in my face. Excuse me. I like that over the shoulder,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. That's pretty cool.
I thought this was a gender bender piece at first.
Oh, yeah. I thought it might
It
be.
looks a little bit like boobies,
Yeah, you got
but
some
I
boobs in
think
there?
it's just
We're
some
gonna go with
elegant
that.
scalloping on the
Hey
shirt.
man, whatever.
We can go with that. That's cool.
Sassy pose.
Mm.
Then we got
Oh,
Bertha!
With my pickles.
Pickles.
Did y'all bring those
Oh,
pickles?
God.
Did y'all bring those pickles? Hey, boy. What's that thing?
God, that's frightening. That's so scary.
She looking at both twins.
Take both of y'all.
We got Oseron.
I mean, look at the man flexing.
Yeah.
Strong arm.
Strong. Dwarven strength.
Punch him.
Only got one glove. Is that one glove on?
Man, I only like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah, smooth.
Smooth.
You got freaking Bertha over here looking at you. Like,
It looks like some kind of Attack on Titan that you look at. Look at it.
yeah, boy.
Yes, she is. Henry.
The
I
love that. Yeah.
Adventures
So
of Henry.
cute.
Bell's
Did you see
bear.
the comment?
Yeah,
That
she's
was
writing
awesome.
a whole comic about him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Henry's just trying to live a happy life, but he keeps getting thrown into weird situations.
Yeah.
Like a
I've only been
Pokemon.
existing for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at this Wonder
Look at
Woman.
this.
Look at this Wonder Woman Bell.
Look at them
Is
shoes,
that actually
though.
Belle? She looks amazing.
Yeah. The person that did this said that they're only on episode 11, but
Oh, really?
Oh, whoa.
looking good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
So
great. That's a great.
cool.
job.
Yeah.
We got
Those hips.
Oh,
this is so
that's
cute.
pretty cute.
What
It
is
really
this
was.
kawaii
awesome, actually.
This kawaii shit. This kawaii
It's
shit.
really cute.
They should have had like Leopold in the back playing.
Just being mad, bro.
Yeah.
Behind the
Dead.
bush.
They should
And the
have
shadows over
Beat
there.
up, black eye.
in the bush, like all you see is a hand.
then you got, hang on. Oh, I clicked off of it. 1 second.
Oh no, oh no, oh no,
Oh,
oh no, oh no, oh
Oh,
no.
it's clicking on all the ones behind
Panic,
it.
panic, panic.
All right. Zoop.
Whoa.
The actual freaking hand of fate.
Yeah, baby.
Dude,
Hand,
he lost
hand,
his
hand.
nose. Lost his nose.
Oh yeah, it's the
yeah.
nose character.
Yeah.
No, no.
It's
Cool.
Voldemort. He's like, are
Yeah.
you really the hand of fate? What? Yeah, he is. And this is what was his name?
Mandrake.
Mandrake.
Mandrake getting his weave snatched.
Oh man.
He's trying to get out of town right now.
Look at this weed
There we go. Someone did our.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome right
Yeah, I
there.
like
That's
that.
pretty
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, look how tanned and handsome I am.
man, you look
Yeah.
Look at these poses. Like you got A over there. Is like, ooh, is he scratching your head? What are you doing? You're
Oh.
like, oh my,
Oh,
I'm gonna faint. And then Ray's got all this hair and
Man, he looks amazing.
what is?
Osteron's getting ready for his new husband.
What are those hands doing? Oh my!
Oh, what's
I can't even find that on there. Those two
Nice.
And Hama's just like, oh my.
That was so
And
good.
Scry came and looked. He's like, no.
I'm disappointed in you, bro.
Oh man, it's like Raynor's he's been to prison. He's got his tats.
It's looking pretty dang handsome, is all I gotta say.
He said he was alpha male.
Yeah, I'm about to drop my new mixtape right now.
I mean, he's got 5. Look at the school.
I got
got
5.
guys
That's
like, this shit was fire.
Are those hip hop hands?
Yeah. Man, see, that looks. See if I can hit that. Just right, light me like.
Oh, what was?
Yeah.
It was something like this.
I'm not gonna do that.
Pose?
I'm just not doing it.
I'll go to do pose.
That's awesome, though.
There we go.
Hey, the wedding!
Oh, this is
Yeah.
the sweetest moment.
Just the sweetest under the water, under the sea. Whose crotch is this?
I don't know.
Oh, wait,
mine.
That's Scrunch.
Yeah, it's me.
Can't you tell? Yeah, it's so small. You can tell.
That power stance, though.
Yeah,
That wide legged
absolutely.
power stance.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got some Himo right here.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice Himo art. I think this person has done everyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, all those drawings.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty.
Those are pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
really
Hey,
awesome.
did we see this one last time?
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is
Maybe again.
Bartholomew again.
That's my third one.
We didn't get this one though.
That is
Oh,
so
wow.
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, this is our fish person transforming after
We still don't even know their name.
Dead.
Asaran married them last episode. Yes.
D.
And then there's the emperor here taking care of Sebastian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's so good.
yeah, that slice, man.
It's like, what was he saying here?
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's funny.
Oh, we got pulled out, Bill.
Belle.
Yeah, look at she's not even.
Cute
Why is she mad?
She was pretty mad about it.
She
She
Yeah,
does look a
man.
little mad.
She was
Look,
on
she
the,
got the foot up. She in the she like in the hallway on the locker leaned up. Hey, where my lunch money at? Where my lunch money at?
Delinquent,
Yeah,
yeah.
look delinquent.
I feel like Doug is about to walk by.
It
This
is.
bitch. They could have been timed any better. Bitch. Could have been timed any better.
and we got one more piece right here.
Aww.
Yeah.
You little
Look at
owl
those little sugars in there.
So sweet and cute and terrifying.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much for the fan art. Appreciate it. If you
Yeah.
have any fan art that you want to send to us, hashtag Charisma Plus on Twitter, and we'll see it. We'll feature it in the next episode. All right. Well, so we had a week. Woo. Does everybody remember what happened?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, well, let's catch up on what happened. First of all, you guys were investigating you guys were looking for Haimo's family. And the last you guys had heard about them, they went into the nearby woods, hadn't been seen for 10 years. And everyone that's went in to try to deliver supplies or even check on them hasn't come back. Now, they didn't send a whole lot of people after about probably the third person didn't come back. They're like, all right, let's just stop that. So you guys went to investigate. You guys went in the woods. When you entered the woods, you saw tracks leading ahead of you, and they seemed familiar. After you guys kind of looked at them for a little bit, you come to realize they were your own tracks. Weird, right? You guys went a little further in, found Arcus, the old guild mage of the Thieves Guild in Little Fort, who has been missing this whole, well, no, you guys didn't know he was missing. Oddly enough, it was never explained to you that he wasn't around, but they said you guys were visited by the masked guys at night. They said they couldn't find him. No one had really seen Arcus in a while, quite a while, but you found him. And he's told you guys that he's only been in here for, how long was it? He had
He
just
had just started
like a
walking
couple of
away
days.
from
he had
his
just
house.
entered into the woods.
Yeah,
but
like minutes ago.
he had been missing for a while, or hasn't been in his house in a while. You guys don't know actually how long he's been missing, but after talking to him, he said that it was 3 weeks after Haimo's assassination, and where they went after the family and they were hiding the family away. So yeah, there's like this big, huge gap of time that it didn't really add up. You guys went with him, found a cottage, very old and rundown ruins, really. And there was a gravestone with a skeleton and the name of Haimo's wife, and a pendant that she had worn that was around the skeleton's neck. And Haimo took that. You guys, Arcus went around the corner as he was investigating, because it's not supposed to, this was like a new place. He had said he only built it like a few years ago. But then as he went around, you guys lost sight of him, and you could hear him talking and walking again. And then as he got there, he seemed confused as you guys were ahead of him. It kind of seemed like he was in a loop, kind of a time loop kind of thing. You guys continued on down the path. I'm trying to remember the timing of what happened here. You guys went down the path. You walked for a long time, and you never made any progress. And then from there, you guys split up with Arcus, I believe.
Yeah,
We should come
Azran thought that the reason we weren't making any progress was because Arcus was there.
Right.
And so I was like, no, we need to keep him with us. And he was like, we have to separate. And eventually, Belle lost, and they separated, and then he died.
So you guys found Arcus's bones. They seemed to be dead for a very long time, and they had
Because we went
daggers stabbed in
him.
some of the bones. Some daggers were laying on the ground, and they had the markings of the masked figures that you'd seen. And then you guys turned back, and it started getting darker, and it turned to night. You think it's night, and you guys found the hut again, but this time there was no gravestone. The house was still there. Your family was still there, alive. And how long had they been there? Was it still on the same timeline with Arcus? Were they only been there for a few weeks?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And they were there, and you spent some time with them. You guys decided to take the family with you as you guys continue to try to figure out how to fix this place, how to get out, because you're also here exploring a pillar of this world that has been explained to you guys that you need to fix, basically, to keep the world from dying. So you guys continue to look, and eventually you came to a lake, a beautiful, crystal clear lake with this large catfish that was swimming around. There was speaking of pillars, a little pillar there that had words that basically read to grant this creature's wish. And you found a notebook, a journal, and it had a drawing of a beautiful lady naked in water, surrounded by catfish. And so you'd assume that, hey, that has something to do with this lady. Let's. You guys jumped in. Hamo made out with the fish a little bit.
Yeah.
Belle.
He tested the waters.
Yeah, tested the waters. Belle jumped in the water at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked what the fish's wish was, and the fish didn't answer me. But the fish's wish was written down on the card.
Right. And actually, before this, I skipped an important thing. You guys met Kalinor, the owl, who actually led you guys to this point, because you guys weren't making any progress going through this. But Kalinor showed up, and he offered to help if you made a pact with him, which was to basically join souls-ish, maybe. If he dies, then our boy Raynor dies.
That is true.
He wanted to make a pact with a dragon soul, and reluctantly, you guys made the deal. He flew into your chest. He had a triangle above his head, and on each tip was another triangle that's kind of spun. And he flew into your chest, and this triangle piece burned into your skin, and then he crawled his way out through your throat.
It's very painful.
Very painful, but no wounds were left behind. He seemed to heal almost just as soon as he did this. And then he led you guys to this place where this catfish is. After trying out some things, you guys eventually decided that, hey, we need to get this catfish married to break the curse. Oseron hopped in. You had to do it without any armor or clothing on, as a babe into this world. And your brother Scron married you. And as you gave this catfish your loving embrace and newlywed kiss, it's almost like almost like a music video, just like swirling through the water and like holding each other in embrace. And this fish started to take a form. It started to go and take human shape, and long flowing brown hair, a strong jaw, blue eyes, as this man stared into your eyes and said, "Thank you." And that story ended the last episode, so we'll hop right back into it. Oseron, you are face to face with this handsome man, long flowing hair, blue eyes, and he still has holding you in your embrace, but you're not shooting through the water as you once were. You're kind of underwater. You're not having to hold your breath. You can breathe, and he's just kind of holding you, looking at you.
Beautiful.
And And as I do that, I start swinging at him.
All right, you start swinging. He kind of like backs away from you. It's like your swings are slow and held back by the water, but you can feel that your feet have kind of landed on the bottom. And as you look around, you're not on the bottom of the lake, but there seems to be kind of a platform raising up out of the water. And from you on the outside, you see Oseron and this man come like break the water, and then a long bridge coming from the pillar that you guys read the inscription at across to the waterfall, and the waterfall itself dries up, and as it comes up, you can see a stairway that goes up into a path that was under the water in the riverbed. And he's just kind of looking at you as he stands there.
So we're
naked.
both water, right?
Yeah, you're both standing there on dry land now.
What the hell? As I cover myself at the same time. What? You're a man?
And he holds his hands out and starts coming to you. Thank you so much.
I take one hand and start going like this. Don't go away. Get away from me.
Without your sacrifice of love for me, the curse would never have been broken. Thank you.
You're not welcome. You tricked me. And we're about to get annoyed right now. Start pulling out my sword.
Well, you don't have a sword there, so you are naked.
Oh, I have to take everything off.
Yeah,
Okay,
you don't have
right.
anything on right now. You can get your sword out if you'd like to, though.
Yeah, I'm finna go for it. Finna just start walking.
Oh, really?
Not a sword swallower.
But even as he's talking to you, you can just kind of tell, like, I'm speaking clearly when I talk, but that's not the way it comes out from him. It's very kind of broken and seems forced, like he hasn't spoken in a long time.
Okay.
And he just kind of like turns, and you can kind of see his legs are a little shaky as he kind of turns to all of you, and he does his best to give this graceful bow, but he kind of tips to the side a little bit and kind of smiles embarrassed as he stands up and begins to wobbly walk towards you all on the beach.
I guess I'll step forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's naked?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, I guess kind of motion everybody to kind of gather up, wait on him.
Where's my armor? And my sword? And my brother to get us annoyed. Need a divorce. Gonna go start
All right.
just walking my way down and try to like
You follow him?
follow him and try to get my armor.
And he's not unable to walk. He's walking, but you can tell it's shaking. He comes up and he
You're not gonna
kind of
help him?
walks up to you,
No.
scry,
Yeah, help him, all right?
and he kind of puts a hand on your shoulder and kind of balances himself a little bit, and he says, oh, "Thank you for performing this ceremony."
It's no problem, really. Honestly, it's the first time I've ever done it.
And he kind of shakes his head. He's like, "This is true. As many times as you've visited this lake, this is the first time that you've stopped to consider a chance to free me."
Oh, so you recall me being here before?
Many times. Sometimes many in one day, and then sometimes weeks before I see you again. Usually you guys stop and look through the pack and maybe take a dip and move on into the woods.
Oh, yeah. So today felt a little special, so
And then he like kind of stiffens up. He's like, oh, pardon my manners. I've forgotten them. My name is Horace Roncoat. And he again he this time gives a smaller bow, and he steps up to Belle and attempts, he like holds his hand out.
Yep, we'll take his hand.
He's like, that's he kind of covers himself a little bit, and he's like, it is good to meet you in person. And he kind of, as he holds your hand and bows and gives it a kind of a wet kiss, and then he kind of,
Is he full human?
he seems human.
Does
and
he
then,
smell like fish?
there's a little fishy smell about him. There is, and he will go and after greeting her first, he'll go and try to greet all of you.
I'll go to my pack and pull out some common clothes and just throw them. What was his first name again?
Horace.
Horace. It's Pareese.
I'll give him some clothes.
Yeah, and he give him some clothes, and he kind of holds them for a second, and he seems just He just kind of like rubs his hands over them. It's been a long time since. And he kind of like begins to try to unfold them and kind of looks at the trousers and kind of eyeballs. I mean, it seems like it's been a long time since he's put any clothes on, but he's trying to dress himself, and like his nudity didn't seem to bother him very much until he got to Belle.
And what's his stats?
Let's see.
I had to. Come on.
Well, like
He's a beautiful man, right?
he like just like looks wise. This dude's like a straight 12.
Hmm.
His other stat is a 6.
Out of 10.
Like
Or is that
straight
just
six, above
yeah.
average? Yeah, yeah.
I just rolled a it's out of a D8.
Well,
I mean, he is white, so I don't know if this is gonna say.
The dude just walked up to this doing the Dickie Doo dance.
Oh,
so good to be back.
yeah. Maybe it's from his being a fish for so long, but he's very, very lean, but not overly skinny or anything. Looks like he's athletic, you know.
Just be for real. I mean, you dipped in the water, you come back out naked. Maybe the wind blowing. I mean, you never know.
It's cold, right?
It's cold.
Yeah.
I'll
Priest, how long have you been here?
And as he's kind of like got one leg in his pants and he's got his back to you, just giving you that ass,
Right.
you know. He kind of like stops and kind of stands up a little bit. I don't know. Very long time.
Is that your pack?
It is. He goes back to try to put the legs.
Where's the beautiful woman in the books? Where's she
Ah, my lovely Anata. He's kind of like trying to get the pants up. The woman who I've always dreamed of marrying. And I don't regret marrying you at all.
at? I do.
You have all my love.
I know.
But my heart originally belonged to the druid Anata in this picture.
Where's she at?
She used to visit this pond frequently, and I would come seeking her hand, but she would never agree. And one day, he seems to just kind of trail off a bit.
Priest.
Asked one too many times, and I was placed in this lake.
Priest, how are you cursed? How did this happen?
Nada changed over time, and it seemed as my frequent visits were an annoyment to her, and I don't know through what power that she cursed me with, but she told me that I would never find love or marriage, not by her hand or any woman's. And I suppose she was right. He kind of smiles at you.
Oh, hell no.
Well, dwarven strength has. There's really no boundaries, you know what I mean?
I mean, brother, it does attract any and everybody, but
Though it may be unconventional, I guess a human man and a dwarven man, as he puts his shirt on, can lead a prosperous life.
we cannot. At all. For any reason.
Well, I understand your disappointment, but wow,
Go ahead.
what's the problem?
Well, let me tell you this way. Helm didn't make you in the way that you should be for me to like you.
Are not all of Helm's creations perfect in their own way?
I mean, pretty much stop right here, but you know,
And he kind of
I do like a cop.
his hair's not wet anymore. It's kind of dry, and he kind of flicks to the side, and he says, "Can you not make an exception and make an insight check?"
He is a beautiful man.
Oh, not today.
It's pretty good.
20.
All right. For a second, like you are actually caught up in the beauty of this man just for a moment, but then it's just kind of like you just kind of see like the sparkly and like the rose colored, and then you just kind of shake out of it.
What? No, it would never work out because I'm a dwarf. You're a human fish thing. I like women, love women. Yep.
As do I.
Okay, so this whole situation, we can just act like it never happened, ever. Never to speak of it again. And I look at everybody else.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm gonna speak of it.
Oh no.
And he kind of sighs a little bit. He's like, well, I'm not opposed to never speaking of this again, I guess. I don't want to force you into a relationship that you're not comfortable with.
Oh, you weren't gonna force me into anything.
But you would accent my beauty, me standing beside you, and it would be, you would be the perfect wingman, I believe.
Excuse you?
You trying to say you're ugly?
You the ugly one.
I'm the ugly one?
Yeah.
I'm the ugly one. Have you seen this? That? I'm the ugly one.
For clarity, DM, did the whole lake drain, or
This,
is it just a platform?
Just kind of in the kind of the area where the
the pillar.
pillar was, it kind of goes up like a couple of steps on the stairs, and it's like a cross on like a stone bridge that
Toward
goes
the
to the
waterfall.
back of
No.
the waterfall, and then some more stairs that go up to the waterfall and into more of a stone path from what you can see from here. And like I said, this area that you guys in, doesn't have that same gray fog surrounding it. It's very clear, but if you like try to look off into the woods and back further down that path, you can see like the grayness off in the distance.
Priests, what do you know about the woods we just came from? It seemed to be very odd.
Well, at first I did think it was very odd that you would frequent the lake so often, but then I noticed that it was always the same, sometimes a little different, little things every now and then. But it came to the point to where your visits were just as normal as me, as the water around me and the air that I breathe now. But this time was different, and the only thing I can tell that wasn't here before is that creature, as he points to Kalanor, the owl that's with you.
What about the others? And I point toward Haima's family. Were they always there?
Sometimes. More often not. But sometimes they were.
This druid, where does she come from?
I've always just known her as a lady of these woods. The protector. She loved visiting this lake, but other than that, I don't know if she hails from any city or if she's always been here. He kind of like rolls his eyes to the side. Much older than me, but I'm not too sure how old we really are now.
Have you seen any others besides the druid?
No. It's always you, and then sometimes them. And then
Have you
sometimes an older elf. But I don't see him with you today.
Have you seen Anata since she cursed you?
An artist?
Anata,
The druid.
the druid that
Inata.
cursed you.
Oh, I said Anata. Not in a very long time. Before this fog rest on the woods, she would come and laugh and gloat.
This fog came after you were cursed.
And I don't know from what the curse originates from, but Anata would always go deeper, and she kind of nods towards the path into the woods. Sometimes she spoke of Gharr, but I do not know a Gharr.
Well, you seem awfully calm about the entire situation. How long have you been cursed for? And suddenly you're free? You
He
don't
doesn't
seem to
know.
be having as much of a reaction as I would assume. It's a very happy time, right?
It is. And
Maybe you can help us find this Inada.
he kind of smiles. That would make me happy. To see her face again. Her long black hair. green skin. He kind of bites his lips a little bit as he's thinking, there's nothing I would want more.
Yeah, if you came to her favorite place and bothered her so much that she turned you into a fish and promised you would never find love, I actually don't think that she would want to see you as a human again.
Nonsense. I've overcome her test. She'll surely accept me now. I must go with you.
Priest, did you spend a lot of time in these woods? Do you know your way around?
He just kind of...
Before you were cursed.
Do not remember the way out. I've only visited... just to visit. Not really to explore. I have no interest in the forest. Only what treasures it holds.
Does it hold many treasures?
Only the greatest, Anada, my love.
Can you fight?
Fight Anada?
No.
No.
Can you fight?
Can you defend yourself?
I can barely stand as it is, but I'm sure it'll all come back to me, and that I should be able to protect you from bears. He kind of questions himself as he says that. Bears are in the woods, right?
They are.
What were you before you were a fish?
Nobleman, and still am, my dear.
Okay.
Of which house?
The Roncoat house, of course, as my name implies. Are you with the peasantry, or are you nobles yourself?
Absolutely not. Practically nobles. Yes.
Practically nobles.
Yes.
Practical noble dwarves.
Yes. The catfish.
Elves, it would seem as well. Are these your servants?
I was gonna laugh. Just a little when he hit it.
Punch him in the face.
Shit.
10.
I need to talk to him.
10.
I wrote him that one.
Yeah, you actually, unfortunately, miss. But
I back Jaimo up a little bit.
you kind of like you just lunge at him and you make the attempt, but that AO holds you back before you're able to get a good swing. And kind of,
Priest, can you tell me where these stairs go?
These?
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is the first time seeing this, and the first time seeing an elf dare strike one my stature.
Just watch your tongue.
I am appreciative of you freeing me, but it seem to be odd times that I live in now.
Well, your
Yes.
stature means nothing right here.
The
Because-
world has more than likely changed quite a bit since when you were cursed for
And it
annoying
will
a druid.
continue to change.
Well, as a young man, I believe I'll be able to accept these changes and hopefully lead the peasants into a brighter future.
All right.
That's a decent outlook.
Yeah.
I try to stay positive. Don't want to get your wrinkles from frowning all the time.
Very true.
My suggestion, Therese, is that you stay here and wait for your beautiful druid love to come and to congratulate you on passing her test. We are going to go and see what's up this staircase. Sound good? How about you can also maybe even be like a lookout or something, and if something happens and you need help, you can just like yell.
Lookout. I don't.
It's the new noble
I
thing to
prefer
do.
to be called the general who leads his troops, not on the front line.
By staying behind. Yes.
I can kind of respect him. He's a general. They're gonna get on the front line with his men. I can respect that.
No, too.
You don't
Talk
know.
tactics and where's my journal at? And he kind of goes over to the pack and starts digging through it. If you want me to stay behind and not follow you deep into the woods, that's fine. But do you know the way out? That may there's many things I must see to on my estate.
Priest, you're welcome to join us, but what we're about to do is dangerous.
Well,
you might die.
Oh, well, I don't want that. I was just a fish for a very long time. I'd like to see this world. And and he kind of like gives a more graceful bow. Pardon my rudeness. I overly excited, and I will stay out of your way. And I do appreciate more than you'll ever know. You freed me from this curse, and please visit my manor. It's by the fort to the south, and I'll greatly reward you with hopefully whatever I have left. Or maybe my brother has prospered and still alive.
So would your manor be his manor too now?
Beg your pardon?
You are married.
What's his is yours and yours is his?
No, do you wish to be married to me now?
No! I don't even know what these two blunderheads are even talking about. We're not married. He doesn't have the power to marry us. We're not married.
Are you a cleric
No.
of hell?
Well, I've been called many things before. but-
Absolutely. Yeah, I think he is.
And he kinda
That
looks
wasn't
at
really one that I've been called though.
So no. Well,
I am very powerful though. Look at these.
Dwarven shrimp at its finest.
what dowry do you offer to marry into my house?
Excuse you?
Well, we can just.
Your return to human form.
He just kind of.
Gotcha.
You would like to be free of this place, wouldn't you?
I've actually grown quite fond of it, if I had to be honest.
You're welcome to stay.
What was your brother's name?
My brother?
Yes.
Ron.
Ron.
Ron
Roncoat.
Ron
Okay.
Roncoat.
Oh, wow.
Probably had the best name out of my family. I was quite jealous of it. Older brother and all. But through conversation with this guy, it seems he's giving you just about all he has.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking toward where the waterfall once was.
Okay,
towards the
yeah.
stairs.
You guys,
I'll extend out my Wander Wizard Con and ask Calnor to come over.
you extended your wand.
Yeah. To ask him to land on
Oh
it.
yeah, he'll fly over. He seems happily to like land on it, and he just kind of sits there and kind of gives a little hoo. And his head kind of turns around backwards as he looks
Oh,
at you.
no. He's heard it.
And he just kind
He follows you.
of steps with his feet, but his head just keeps pointing at you.
Okay. Listen. Do you know anything about this Anata?
Yes,
Where is she?
in the path that is opened. He seems to kind of sound exactly like this guy that you were just talking to. It's kind of my NPC voice right now.
Do you want to come along?
I must ensure your safety and mine.
Good deal. And I'll kind of flick him off of it.
Kind of gives you like that chicken head thing where he kind of like his head stays the same as he looks at you, and he flutters off. You know.
Okay. All right, just follow me. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Right before we leave, I just kind of look at Horace. Listen, definitely don't follow, but I also wouldn't recommend wandering into the woods too far.
And as you turn around to talk to him, he has the parchment from the journal. You can see from the words in the back of the painting, and he's kind of taking his chest and looking at it. You can see he's not listening to you. He's just deeply staring into this drawing.
Well, never mind.
As
guys
we're-
ready?
As we're walking, I'm gonna priest. When was this drawing made? May I look at it?
And he's just gonna still sit there. I drew this a long time ago.
Is this a scenery?
It's really just the kind of like the lady in the pine.
Just
And
her.
there's a couple of ripples around it with the catfish
Okay.
swimming around. And he doesn't offer it to you to look at, but he just kind of it's just talking very breathily as he's just kind of staring.
Did you say those words on the back of that?
The words in the back were the words that
All I
of
want
him
is
wishing
to
to
get
marry.
married. Yeah.
All right. Continue toward the staircase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys continue on.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Family still in tow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still with you.
Still with us.
Cool. Mother or the wife and son.
Yeah.
How old was the son again? 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And you guys continue on, and your wife just kind of looking at you sideways right now. Did you just catch that fish?
Yeah, I did.
That man fish?
Didn't know it was a man.
That she kind of is laughing to herself a little. How was it?
Like yours is like right here. Probably about right here.
Oh,
Oh.
She kind of turns back around. Well, he is handsome.
He's not bad. Not bad at all.
And you get your armor back on. It's
Yeah,
no problem.
yeah.
You
You
guys
put
can,
it on while listening to the story.
and you guys can move back. And you guys can move on. You guys are walking down the stone path and away from Horace, who is still just kind of standing there looking lost in this picture.
Is he following?
He's not. He just seems to still he's not even paying attention to you guys anymore. He's just kind of looking at it, and you can see like a look of longing in his eyes. And you guys go across this bridge that is raised up from the lake, across the stone path, and up the stairs where the waterfall once was. And you can see the bed of this mouth of the waterfall wasn't very deep. Like the bank maybe goes up like a foot, maybe a foot or two on the sides, but still the bottom is clean stone. There's no moss or anything growing. There's no fish, and it's not even wet. Completely dry. And you continue on. You still hear no sounds of any animals in the woods, and you can see the gray mist in front of you. It's not getting any further away. It seems like it's sitting in one area as you guys are getting closer to it, but you're still 100, 200 feet away from it.
I want to do a perception
Yeah.
on just like the path, I guess.
Right.
Like, what's the feeling that we get from it? Does it feel really magical and ominous, or does it just look like a regular path?
A regular path, really. No sense of like there's no runes carved in it or anything. It's very it's what is the word I'm trying to think of? Kind of like more like cobblestone-ish, kind of
Yeah,
like the
smooth.
rocks place, and it's very kind of like a very light gray, actually like a lighter color than the fog that's ahead of you. But other than that, it's very simple. Yeah, you guys continue on, I'm sure. And as you enter, like you go in, as you get maybe a couple hundred feet away, you can see that the fog begins to move forward, and the fog behind you begins to set in, and you lose sight of this pond. And you continue on, and Kalanor, he tries to rest on your shoulder, but if you don't let him, he'll try to find somebody else to sit on. He's not trying to fly through the fog right now.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just kind of.
Yeah. You let him perch on the shoulder. Okay, and you guys continue, and you can kind of hear him say to you that he. And by the way, Ruby's still with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just been following silently still. And Kalanor is like, okay, they should be ahead soon. I can't quite see it. Let's just keep moving. You guys continue on. Are you guys fully rested? Everything's maxed out. Everything.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I think we've done it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ain't been up in the
Um,
seat.
I'm gonna turn to Bell and pull out the moon blade.
Yeah.
No.
Just kidding. Just
Bell,
yeah.
can you take a look at this for me?
Yeah. I will. What's it called?
The moon blade.
Yeah, I will detect magic on it or identify.
We know it's magical, but
Yeah, I will cast it as a ritual if I
Okay,
can.
yeah, as
to
you guys are
save
walking,
time.
cast it.
yeah.
Have you had it identified yet? I told you what was on it so far, though, right? Okay. I don't have the notes of it right here in front of me, but you cast it. Remind me what was on there that I gave to you, because you're going to be able to get that from it, and then I can tell you. Any extra
They made
information?
symbol power unbreakable, and I feel more blissful.
Right, and it had a longer throw range on it.
Additional 10 feet.
Yeah, and was it +1? not?
Yes.
It
plus
was
one.
it was +1. Okay, so yeah, you still get that. You still get the +1. And from your identification, you can tell that there is more to it,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't tell what it is. And you can actually see, like, they're around the hilt area, that there's little brands kind of that go around it, and they seem to be kind of dulled out.
Does it require achievement?
Oh yeah,
I'm tuned.
yeah, he's attuned to it. But as far as extra information, like if it does anything else other than that, nothing currently. You can also tell that it is kind of sentient, like it actually thinks for itself, but it's not giving you anything else other than that. You can tell there's more power locked away in it, but you just don't know what it is.
Okay, well, I relay that information.
Yeah.
All right.
And kind of the same thing, like when you hold it, earlier when you first got it, you kind of got this kind of judgy feeling that it was kind of watching you, and you still kind of get that, but it just seems to be kind of along for the ride at this point. It feels very neutral in your hand.
In my hand or in his
In
hand?
his. You don't get anything from it.
Okay.
As far as how it feels.
Yeah.
It doesn't talk to you at all.
Don't like you either, Blade.
Stupid Blade.
As we're walking along, I'm gonna talk to Dale and kind of just do a little father son time and
Yeah.
get him to show me his blade work and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. As you guys are going, as Kalinor said, that just to keep moving, you guys walk for another hour. But Kalinor keeps saying that this is the right path. And even like, it's kind of the same thing that you guys have been getting this whole time. As you're moving, everything still moves by normally, but every now and then you kind of get the sense if you're not going anywhere.
Footprints.
There's no footprints on this. It's stone. There's no
stone.
mud or anything.
Interesting. All right.
But after about an hour, you guys can see that the color of the fog is starting to get a little kind of a pinkish tint to it. And Kalinor says, "Okay, I believe we are very close now. So be ready." And he just kind of like, as he says, "Be ready," he just goes silent and watches as you guys continue forward.
Was he just speaking that out loud in general?
When he speaks to you, it's kind of in your head, much like the rings. And so you all get that.
Okay.
As he says,
Can we
be
talk
ready.
back to him in our head?
Yeah, you can. Or it's very similar to the spell of message. You get to talk back. But I mean, it's just like your rings. Because he mentioned that the power of your rings is
Bar from
of
the
celestial
Okay.
descent. So yeah, it tells you guys to get ready. How are you getting ready?
There's no point in me casting Detect Magic, is there? Because the whole place is
You've already
magical.
played. You cast that last episode, and it was
Yeah.
this place is magic AF.
The fog. Is it acting like kind of like a wall, or is it up above us? Like it was in the trails.
Oh yeah, it's still above you as well.
Okay.
Then the kind of the pinkish color is coming from ahead of you. Like you can actually look back and see that it kind of just fades back into the regular gray. But it's just kind of just a light pink right now.
Kind of widen my stance.
Yeah.
And just kind of like am just kind of expecting something like
Yeah.
that. Because it's something different, right? It's the
Yeah.
pink.
Yes, it's
And you say get ready.
definitely changed.
I move up about 15 feet in front of the group and kind of look around, see if I can see anything.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Sure. Not great. 16.
16. You don't see anything like for you guys to get ready for really, but looking
What about
ahead, you
hearing
kind of
anything?
see like around the bed of this path you're walking that there seems to be a couple little bramble bushes. Kind of you can see a couple of thorns they're growing on the sides.
Gonna take a look behind the group. Is anyone following?
No, you don't see anybody following. No.
Okay.
How's Ruby looking?
She's her normal self. She just kind of seems to be watching, and she seems calm.
I guess at that point, just take the sword out. It's like ice cold, and then
Mhm.
cold as ice, and get
Yeah.
it ready and pull it
Okay.
off the ground.
Yeah,
I just
you guys can arm yourselves.
walk over to my family and tell them to stay close to me.
Okay, yeah. Nothing jumps out or anything right now. It says get ready, so you guys are free to move forward. And as you go forward, this kind of pink haze gets darker and darker, and it starts to become more of a blood red color. And you can see on the edge these thorn and brambles are beginning to grow and grow, and then you can eventually kind of see them in the distance wrapping around trees. And eventually it looks like just the edge, the trees are replaced with just large, think kind of like World of Warcraft, like those big sticker bushes, basically. This is what's happening right now. And then the path, you guys can see ahead at the edge of this red fog. It's still the same distance away, but just like the color of the red makes you feel like it's harder to see. And you can see that it begins to open up. You can see the ground. You've come to the end of the path, it looks, but you can't see what's past that, but you can see that the path opens up.
Okay. Before we step out of the path, I'm going to turn toward one of the bramble bushes and kind of slice one of the brambles off. Mm-hmm. Does it seem to be leaking any kind of fluid or poison or anything? When you
cut it off, like the stickers themselves even have like a red color to them. When you cut them, like a red fluid drips out.
Okay. I'm going to take my vial and try to harvest some of that.
Okay. Yeah, you can hold a vial out and you can get it. And it seems to flow freely, like not just like a water spout, but it continues. You can fill a whole vial up.
Okay. Can we see any further beyond where the path ends?
If you look into the fog, kind of higher up in the distance, you can see a faint light. It just lightly pulses, and it's you see it, you can see it, but the rest of you probably don't quite notice it yet unless it's pointed out to you. It's kind of a faint little, kind of a beat.
Any movement in the fog?
None yet.
Continue ahead.
All right. You guys continue ahead, and so the path kind of opens up. And as you step from the path you guys are in, it's almost kind of like the fog just is pulled back. You guys can see almost clearly. You're standing in kind of a circle area that has large steps that lead up to a pedestal with a large red gem, very large gem, sitting on top of it. And it's kind of surrounded by these brambles, but you can still see it. And from this gem, almost like, I would say tentacles are kind of waving around it, and they just seem to like shrink down tiny and then grow larger, kind of in a weird way, like just them themselves just shrink down and grow. The tips of them they don't come to a tip at the end. There's like a circle and a mouth with barbed teeth. There's about 5 of these that kind of flow around. And up on this pedestal beside this crystal, you can see it looks to be an elf dressed in green cloaks and black hair is kneeling in front of it with her back to you. And also in this area, I'm just going to draw it out for you guys because stuff may be going down soon.
Yep.
What?
These creatures around this elf, are they sentient? Do they look like they're moving on their own?
The tentacles?
Yeah.
Goes up where they are right now. Okay. Above here. You guys have entered this area. Aside from these brambles, you guys can see there's just brambles and everything around. They kind of wrap around the edge of this place as it's raised up about 4 feet. And then there's like 2 normal trees right there. Now you were asking if kind of these tentacle things around them seem sentient.
Yeah, are they moving any more than just kind of waving?
They are.
Are they moving quite a bit?
They move quite a bit, almost like something underwater that's just kind of waving out. But as they kind of go across closer to over the crystal, they just kind of shrink down and then just grow out to the side larger. They just seem to kind of. They don't seem to be like connected to something to where they're crossing over. They just seem to be moving all individually and freely.
And there's an elf with a green cloak.
Mm-hmm. They're back to you. Let's see, what is all these?
And where's he standing? Like way up there?
Oh yeah, there's a little dot right there. Here, I actually put something down for that. Right there. And you guys see this. And again, like the fog is just peeled back. And you can see...
Oh, are we in the Thunderdome right now?
Probably not much further that the red fog is still around.
Is it just like an open, kind of like a field?
It's like this, like the same stone you guys have been on. It's still here. Like this is still just an open area, and the edges kind of come up about 4 feet. And there's nothing. It's just flat. Thunderdome-ish. And you kind of hear like almost a whisper, kind of the same as Kalinor, like in your heads when you use the rings. And it's, you've come again.
Again.
How many times do I have to feed on your bones?
It's not very welcoming.
We can make this the last time.
Can I determine a direction where this is coming from?
It's coming up the pedestal, this
Yeah.
gem that's kind of glowing, and as it speaks, it kind of lights up a little more. I grow weary of seeing you.
Yeah, it's tired of looking at you.
I trust this will be your last.
He just kind of gives that a long sigh. It's not even fun anymore. And as he says that, the two trees on each side begin to step forward and move as this is not a slug. This is
a giant tree.
This is a tree.
Oh man.
Kind of they step over the edge.
It grew up. The tree grew up.
And around both of them, there's kind of these little. They look like treants themselves, but much smaller. And kind of you can see they're hollow, and they seem to be held together by these brambles, these red brambles. Like the rib cage kind of opens up. They look almost like they were human once, but they seem to be made of wood and spikes. But
the elf that was kneeling there, is he moved up with him, or is he still back there?
At this point, they will stand up and turn and look down, and it looks much like you can see the resemblance between the picture that Paris had drawn and this elf that you see. And she looks down, just kind of down her nose at all of you. And she kind of squints a little bit. Something's different. And then the voice kind of whispers, "It doesn't matter." And these trees are going to start moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Initiative time!
Yeah.
Baby.
Do it.
Remember to add your jack of all trades to your initiative.
I needed that to be done too.
You'll add your jack of all trades to your initiative.
All
Oh, yeah, I
right.
never do that.
Your boy Tree done grew up.
Tree got big.
Your boy's crying. Still can't roll. They can't roll up about them rolls.
Took a week off, he still rolled up.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
I
Half
had
it.
one that's plus 2s. I had 14 or
My DMG.
Half
Look
it.
at that. So yeah. All right. Let me
Add
get
an
my
extra still.
les creatures out.
like creatures.
My les creatures and get my stuff written down. Da, 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 da. All right.
I got a -1.
20 and above. What my dice go?
24.
24.
Do you know off
gotta
the
get
top
that
of your head
initiative.
how much it adds?
Yeah. All right.
I know,
15 to 20.
I don't know yet.
I think it's,
16,
yeah, 2
17.
to it, I guess. I don't know.
What's your
Well, then
dex?
I got 19.
19. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much you add for the jack of all trades because I always
I think
forget
it's
to add
half
it in.
your proficiency.
Well, this is just a initiative roll, so you don't.
You do that.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Is
use
it on there
for
too?
initiative.
Oh, okay.
Is that a skill check?
I
All
know,
right,
just
well,
wanted
you're
to
going
do it.
second. Either way. I don't think you'll beat 24 even with that.
Yeah.
All right. So, two, and here it is. Okay. 10 to 15.
12. I mean 11.
11.
All right. Which one do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Over.
Save him from getting slept.
So I'm taking that nap up there
All
earlier.
right.
You just got
Cue
my
the battle
podcast
music.
streak.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. 5 to 10.
5.
You got 5. All right. So.
You ain't even made it to me yet.
Then let's see. Scron. What'd you get? 4. All right. Ray Nor. Okay, so yeah, these guys as they move forward, let me get them all in like their own squares. So where do you guys, as you guys came in, let me put you guys on the map here.
I
So
was up front.
you're kind of up front a little bit. And then let's see who is who. I'm sure you guys are just gonna. I'm just gonna put you guys in here. I'm sure the melee guys would have been up. Yeah, let's do you like that. How about that? That look good?
Yeah, let's go.
Sure.
All right, cool. It's Hamo, right?
Yeah.
Who's this? Is this anybody?
Bell.
That
I
Bell?
can't remember.
Okay.
Is she snake person? I think she was
You snake person? You're a snake person.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you
So-
venomous or poisonous?
All right,
Are you
combat
gonna
setup.
consume her?
Easy to find out.
Ayo,
Very first.
you get to go. You are the very first one up.
All right.
And I can give you the measurements real quick to see how far these guys are away from you. It's 55 to get to that guy.
I can reach your mark.
I'm good. I got 30, man. I'm almost done.
It's actually 60 to get to that one over there.
Oh,
how far away? The druid. How far away is that?
Let's see. I need to give her a little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my box at?
With your box of goodies.
She is right.
And in 5 turns, me and Bumble be there.
your face
Think
is
I'm waiting for y'all
95.
to do it.
95 to get up there to her.
Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna use. All right. I'm gonna move up 45.
Okay. Now she is up there by this big tentacle looking thing too.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a dagger at her.
45. Okay.
What is that?
That's 45 up. So you
I
got
got
5,
to
10,
see
15,
what-
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
All right. I'm going to dash. Kind of close in a little bit.
All right. How much more do you want to go up?
Let's move about 15 feet closer. Then I'm gonna throw the silver dagger at it.
Okay. Is your normal silver dagger?
Yeah, it was +1.
+1? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, not good. 14 to hit.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, where was her stuff at? Let's see.
Are we gonna get a maybe?
She is right here because I forgot to mark her thingy. There she is. 14 to hit. Yeah, you hit her.
All right, since I do hit first, get advantage. Well, I should have had advantage on that, but I hit her.
Yeah,
It's
you
fine.
got her.
Oh, see if I get a crit. Nope. So it's gonna be sneak attack.
I do see that.
18.
18? Okay.
Yep.
Mark that down. You hit her and you thunk her really hard. You think, I mean, she doesn't look like she took it very well. She's like, she kind of falls back. Into her
I'm
ass.
gonna use. I think I have 25 feet left. I'm gonna back up.
Okay. Good idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
About to get slapped by some trees.
Yeah, I am.
All right. And that is your turn. So, Belle, your turn.
Yeah, I am going to whip out my bag of tricks and
Mhm.
throw down a
3.
mastiff.
Oh,
man.
no, doggy.
What size is that?
He
that
is a impressive hound. How big is it?
How big?
I believe it's just like a medium.
How big massive? Come on, let's go. Get that Pokemon. Get that Pokemon.
Medium. Yep, he is medium.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't nothing
Speed
It was
40
not
feet.
big. We're going to make this little gremlin looking dude. How
Okay.
far do you throw him out?
I'm gonna,
10 feet?
10 feet in front of me.
All right. A little mastiff.
It's
He
40
doesn't look
feet
like a mastiff,
in
I know to you guys. He looks like a little freaking ghoul, but that's okay.
And then I will also inspire AO. So
Okay.
with my bonus action, so you can get D8.
All right. Bonus action inspiration.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Mastiff. About to get
Oh,
smashed.
MG.
Boy, you finna catch the lower
they
hand.
can't make it there.
He said little loud.
And make sure they don't have the reach.
Tentacles.
Little tentacles go.
They probably have 10.
Did he just get your loud?
Yeah, you finna catch that. Yeah, you finna catch that lower. Y'all the tentacles. Gotta get the tentacles first, man. You gotta get them tentacles.
Uh-oh.
Rip.
Not gonna be not the first one going.
Well, they have a
to
ranged attack, but I'm trying to make it make sense in the narrative.
Mm.
They throw rocks, right?
Mm.
And this is kind of a clean area here. So I'm
He
like,
can do whatever you want.
yeah,
man.
so I'm like, yeah, they're about to bust up the ground, start throwing the ground at you.
A bunch of haters.
All right, let's see.
sure do.
You know, just for the sake of it, because I don't like doing stuff that doesn't make sense. They're gonna spend their action. You can see they're actually
Breaking up the
grabbing, digging the ground up to get ready to have ammunition for this. Ostron, your turn.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna move. Let me see. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna move up 30 feet to the one.
This one?
Not the slug, but yeah, that one right there in front of me. Move up 30 feet.
25, 30.
All right.
So close, but you can't quite get him.
Oh, that's fine. That's all I needed. And on to that, I'm gonna cast Bane on those two.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a charisma saving throw, but it's gonna get. Oh my god, 7.
Is it just a save?
Well,
I don't think you hit for that.
I don't think I don't
I
have
think
to
they
hit
just
for
make
it.
a
Yeah,
save.
so it's
Yeah.
been so long. I want
What's
to
it say?
Up to 3 creatures of my choice. That's right. Can I see within range must make charisma saving throws when by target that fails it? Yeah.
So what happens to them if they fail?
When they fail, they must subtract a D4 from their attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
So
And
the two
what's the range on it?
30 feet. So I moved up 30,
Yeah.
and then 30 more feet the range on it. So it's 60. Let's see, do I get him?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get him. You can
Got
get
him
him.
up? Okay. So yeah, anytime they have to make a saving throw or a attack throw, they have to subtract a D4 from it.
Is this up against your constitution? So they gotta make a what, 16? or
No,
something?
not
It's
against my
charisma.
constitution, my career. No, not even.
What they gotta make?
They got to. Well, it adds on 15. They have to be
15.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to be
All right.
15.
And how long does it last? Concentration?
It's concentration. 1
Okay.
minute.
All right, cool. Well, it looks like they both failed. You can see that they kind of look strange and they kind of go, the kind of creaky noises they make.
Flex though.
And that's the big trees.
Yep, big ones.
Yeah, that was actually that's an action. So for the bonus action,
You already cast a spell.
yeah, well, that's Bane takes up an action.
Yeah, well, you
But it's
can't.
a spell,
spell.
too.
Yeah.
It's a spell.
If you got a cantrip, you can cast a cantrip.
no, I can't cast my cantrip.
Or take a bonus action of, like, I don't know, getting your potions ready or something.
Nope. Just stand up.
All right, cool. So you done?
Yep.
Hi, Mo, your turn.
He has Bane on which two?
The two big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they get negative. Tell me again one more time. -4 on the.
They roll a d4.
Roll D4 and you subtract.
You subtract
that
it from your attack or saving throw.
Is it the attack to hit or the damage?
2 hit.
To hit.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Okay.
It's gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop up on the one that everybody's around.
That one over there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your jump is what, 60 feet?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, you can get wherever you want around this guy.
Just within hidden range in front of him, I guess.
So you want to be like here, close to your buddy?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll put you like right there. I kind of got him in a weird spot. He's supposed to be like right there. All right.
And I will swing you.
You'll hit him?
Yeah.
All right, roll that hit. Get him. You got magic fists?
Yes.
Okay.
This one is not getting rolled. Look like neither one of them got rolled. 21
That hits?
and 14.
That does not hit.
Alright, so
Give me that damage. You run up and punch this giant tree.
Doesn't have you.
and I add what I add to
Well,
it?
really, he's a huge plant. That's the.
We need
Yeah.
that fire.
A huge flammable target.
Yep.
Next mod.
This is the one time I'm kind of mad now. Because I got serious.
punch him in the face for 10.
10 damage?
Yeah.
All right, that'd be T1. 10 damage to him.
And
So mad right now.
I'll move back about 20 feet.
Okay. You still have your.
Mobile.
Oh, yeah. Does it get an attack of opportunity on you if you do that? Or
No,
mobile?
mobile.
Okay. Just making sure. I couldn't remember what mobile did exactly. So 20 feet?
Yeah.
All right. Run up, punch this tree. Felt like back in your old training days. Like, ooh. You jump back a little bit. A couple of. Feel like a little break in the bark as you hit it.
Yeah. And I'm down.
All right. That goes to the smaller guys. And they look just like this big one, you know, except smaller and weird. And they, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Let's see.
You got some like careful movement speed.
There, this one's gonna run up.
Jesus.
Whoa.
God damn.
Them trees, boy. Got them Air Force Ones.
It's running out.
Some them track shoes. My boys are meant to attract me.
Oh my god.
Running.
Oh, they about to smash you, bro.
Bro, I guess
They are dashing, so
Okay.
they're getting
okay.
in. They got in range. That's all they can do. They all just like run in, and they just kind of they don't really make much growling noise. They just kind of you can hear them like creaking as wood on wood is kind of they go through. Scron, your turn.
Alright. The one that's like right up on AO. How far is that one from me?
From you,
Yeah.
let's see, 25 to get right here.
Shoot, your boy runs up 25 feet.
All right.
They got that squatness, boy.
Yeah,
They
nimble.
nimble.
And I'm gonna swing on him.
Okay. Hit him.
How do I do this?
I know, it's been
Just
so
a
long.
That's a long
How to
How do
play.
my spells work again? So I can cast Bane, Thunder, Smite, Searing Smite, all in one.
Okay.
Mhm.
God, this sucks. 13?
No, it's not hit.
Shit. Of course. So then that doesn't hit either.
What, this
God.
already-
So 12 doesn't hit.
No, 12 don't hit.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
started getting good.
And
Get some
then 20.
20 hits.
Okay.
Is that your main hand?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Not bad. No savage attacker though. Yeah. 7.
7?
12 damage.
12 damage?
slicing.
Slicing? Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Wait, that's not the dog. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's number 4. All right. 12, number 4. Gotcha. Cool. Anything else? Any bonus action? You'll move away from him? Let me hit you with him?
No, not so good. We'll stand right there.
All right. Raynor, it's your turn.
All right.
No, you need to roll
Yeah,
for your dog.
your dog.
We'll let him go at the end of the turn, but you need to roll his
Initiative.
initiative.
Yeah,
for me.
roll his initiative. Okay.
So I can help you
How's-
line stuff up. Just tell me what you want to do.
No. That's okay. We'll
Okay.
save that one. What's Kalinor doing, by the way? Is he just staying here?
He's still there right now, but he's like his wings are out and he looks like he's ready to move.
Okay. Good idea. I hold my hand up and I cast Ice Storm
Okay.
on the
This one?
druid.
Oh, the druid out there.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
It is a Hail of Rocks, ice hard, pounds the ground, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, center point range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dex saving throw. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold damage on fail save.
So she's got to make a dex save.
Dex save.
She rolled a 19.
So I got it. Yeah.
Nimble AF.
All right, and she takes half.
Take half of, let's see what we get.
2d8 and
Oh, that's good. That's max damage.
13.
You want to swap dice?
Hmm?
You want to swap dice?
No. These dice are getting, they've gotten crazy. Sometimes they do really good. And like that was an 18 roll. But one of the dudes rolled a 1 against Terrence's Bane.
13 bludgeoning, and I'll give you the ice here in a minute.
Okay.
10, 12, 14. 20, 25, 30 ice damage.
Get 'em.
Damage. The rocks hit her and they kind of freeze over and they just kind of, she falls under them and there's kind of like a pile of rocks sitting on top of her. You don't know if she's still there or not, but she's not, doesn't seem to be walking it off.
For some reason, I don't think she's in control here.
You just kind of hear like, oh! You can kind of see one of her feet sticking out from the rocks.
Damn.
She might have been a good guy for all we know.
A Wizard of Oz.
should Yeah, the
We
Wizard
did,
of Oz,
but did anything happen to the crystal
gem?
thingy?
With the gem? No, it's still doing its thing. It's just still sitting there. And it kind of, as it happens, you kind of hear a, because it seems to kind of be laughing about it.
And that'll be
That's it? Okay, cool. Into the turn. Kalinor, he flies off your shoulder, and he's kind of flying around, just kind of in this area. I'll just make a little I think he's kind of right outside. He's flown up in the air. He's not doing anything, but he's flown up.
Okay.
And Ruby's still there, and Ruby's just kind of sitting and just watching. And she's sitting with your family.
Okay.
Enjoying the show.
What? And
stay
now,
quiet.
now your doggy's turn.
Yeah, Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Yeah.
Marilyn
Marilyn
the
the
Mastiff.
Mastiff.
Right.
Maryland Master.
All right, she is going to.
Uh-huh.
So we've only got 3 people in a gym.
That's all you see.
That's cool. She can run 40 feet. How far away is the gym?
The gym?
Yeah,
It's like 90 or
It's
something.
way up
pretty
there.
far.
Yeah, look.
About 95 to get to it.
Too far, too far. She's going to run up to one of the smaller dudes that's around AO.
Okay. Yeah, you can get like this one. Dane's already hit.
Yep, sure. And she's going to bite.
Yeah, bite him.
So, oh god, 8.
Hit?
Yep.
She does not hit, unfortunately.
Grrr,
What is,
says Marilyn the Mastiff.
Grrr. I can leave her at the end of the order, or I can put her in normal order if you want to do initiative for her.
I rolled 13 initiative for her, but I don't really mind. I'm happy if she just goes.
Okay, well, that puts her right after the treants, the big ones. So whatever. That's fine. We'll leave her right here. It's fine.
Okay.
Because we put her in there.
Yeah.
Give her the double turn. That goes back to the top of the order.
Mhm.
Nothing crazy happens at the end of the turn. Ayo, your turn.
All right. I guess the smaller tree that's grind hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right.
Moonblade.
Stab.
Stab. 27.
Hits.
Yeah. I got someone within 5 feet of him, right?
Yep, got 2 people.
All right. Sneak attack.
Sneaky.
Sneaky 8.
Not
Yeah.
good. A 15.
15 damage?
Yep.
And that is on the one Dane hit.
Couple ones in there, huh?
Still up.
Oh, there was like a 2s and 3s. In there. Not good.
Flame blade?
No.
Still there, but you guys have damaged it. You can see like kind of the wood splinters as you slash through it.
Am I within 5 feet of the other smaller tree? Big
yeah,
trees.
yeah,
in
you
there.
got all 3 of them around you right now. All the
Okay.
small ones.
I'm gonna chill right there then.
Okay. it's like every fight. It's like, all right, you're up there, and they're like, get him, get the rogue.
This one came up quick though.
Okay, so that's your turn. Belle, your turn.
All right, I am going to cast Fireball at the tree that is not surrounded by.
That one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can.
There's like a 20-foot radius around that
Well,
that
you-
AO's not
You,
in,
you can
right?
shoot it over there too if you want to. You can actually, let's see. You can probably put it about right here.
And even get the other guy
you may
in
get
there.
you probably get scrwn there.
Oh,
You can
just move it over.
yeah, that's how the fireball works, right? Only throw fireball.
It's okay. I forgot how to rogue. I
What
could
is the-
have
what is the rate?
disengaged and got out of there. That's fine.
Is it 20 feet from the circle that it reaches out?
Yes.
Okay, so-
Yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere around wherever I throw it.
So
So
shot it here. 10, 15, 20. It still hits you.
You aim behind it.
or I could just throw it at the gym.
I'm just trying to see if you can get like both of these, but I think you can. I think you can get these 2. I don't think you can get that one. Not without hitting. Scrun. I don't know,
Trying to
maybe.
get closer. That's all the way this works.
We will. Just because I don't feel like getting out the tape measure and figuring it all out, you can hit these 2 and him with that.
Wowee.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yes.
I am going to roll up my 8d6 fire damage, and you roll up.
Safe.
Yeah, dex saves. You have to beat 13.
Big one made it. Let's see if the small ones make it. One did not. And another one did.
5.
That's right on my
Check a
book.
book. Let's go. No,
Wait, let's only do 4 at a time, because otherwise I'm going to get really confused.
Just curious.
Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh god, math.
23.
17 plus 6.
23.
23, 24, 25, 26, plus another 6.
What was the last one I went
29.
29, yeah, 29.
29.
29. All
And
right.
if anyone beats the throw, then they take half that. But if they didn't, then they. Yeah. I have dyslexia and I'm really bad at math.
Okay.
I don't even think we added
Stop.
that up right.
I wasn't.
All right.
17 plus.
So you hit this fireball, and these trees are actually kind of become engulfed in flames. They are on fire right now.
Yeah. Trees are
This
flammable.
one just turns to ash and just flies away, and you kind of hear like a little squeal as it goes. This one's still here,
Mhm.
but it's on fire. And yeah, that's what happens. Good damage.
Thank you.
These trees, they love fire.
These trees are super lit.
Their support druid's down, so what are they gonna do about it?
And support should have dropped a ward.
Good game.
Yeah, good game.
All
How you
right.
gonna let that whole team jungler?
Anything else you want to do? Any movement or anything?
I will also
You gotta
inspire
have a ride.
Scrine.
Scron. You just got inspired.
Mm.
Okay, so big dude's turn. Fortunately, you can't get there, so I'm
You
just
got
gonna
like a -4. You just
step
gotta have
up
some
to this dude.
Oh,
Actually, let's see.
I wish it.
What's his range on
You
this?
better back off Marilyn.
I wish he would.
Wait, where's he going?
Get out of here.
I know he ain't going back there about my family,
Drops.
bro.
Yeah.
Get those in Adele's forehead.
The first one is gonna chunk a rock at who just cast that fireball, who's Bell.
God dang it.
Dang.
So I got D4 from the attack, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got subtract D4. So during the saving throws, did you subtract? Did you roll a D4 and subtract them? I guess you did.
I didn't. Well, one of them beat it by.
Or a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We throw a huge rock.
Mm.
It misses. It just misses. Don't worry about it.
Ah.
And the second one's gonna do the same. As he's just like, "Wah," and he throws it. Oh yeah, they're both throwing it. Chucking these huge rocks and subtract D4. One. Does 18 hit you?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry. Wait, hang on. That's the wrong dice.
That's a huge rock.
I haven't rolled over higher than a 4.
That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
Can't.
Random.
Movie of my generation.
31 damage.
Mm.
Big old piece of rock
Oh,
slams into you.
Wowies!
That wasn't a rock. That was a motherfucking boulder.
Wow.
And
You got
I'm
hit
still
with a
alive.
clip.
It's okay. It's early.
Did you get slipped?
Highway bridges.
this one's gonna move up to both of
They're
you.
harder than I am because I was.
Well, these boys getting too close. I think I got a. Who's all in that circle? I got an idea. I got an idea, man.
This
Come
one
on
is.
now.
This one seems to be kind of moving at you guys, and you can kind of hear like this screech coming from it as it's on fire, and it's just heading directly towards you guys.
Yep.
Osron, your turn.
Is it? Did it pass through my range?
It went around you. That's right. I went. It went around you.
Dwarf arms! I can't help it.
It really should have. You know what? It's a dumb tree, and it went past you. Make a swing on it. That was me metagaming. That's unfair. Go ahead.
Don't matter none anyway.
That's good.
All right.
That's good. That's good. It's safe.
All right. Cool. Cool.
All right. The big one that's in front of me.
Nothing.
I'm gonna swing on him.
All right.
Shoelaces untied.
Oh my god.
We might die.
12.
To hit?
Yeah.
No, you don't hit. Unfortunate. 12 don't get him.
Unbench the ruby.
Yeah, another one.
You
Right?
got 2
All
attacks.
right, I'm
All
gonna swing again.
right, hit him. Hit him this time.
Oh, 20, baby, let's go.
All right, got that crit?
What?
It rolled.
It rolled, but yeah.
It was on 20.
20,
It
yeah.
was
a
It
20.
was 20,
Was
but
it?
it like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
rolled back on the 2. Oh my god. I need to be more careful.
Stop
Like,
touching it.
yeah, stop touching stuff. I'm like, ah,
Dice rolled. I can't believe it. All right, so you hit him. Yeah, you got a crit. Do that
Yeah,
damage.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use a level 2 smite on them too. So let's roll up just the normal 2d6s for the ice sword. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh
Oh no.
You need a tray, man.
Yeah, I do. 5.
You get over the D6 for your cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it. 6.
All the single digits.
Yeah, 6 plus, oh my god, 5, 6, 11 plus 4, 10. And, oh yeah, one more D8. Oh my god, 22.
22! Almost 21.
Yeah.
So 22 damage to that one.
Yeah. That was the lowest.
There's so many ones.
There was so many. That's before ones.
Does your weapon do just like basic mana? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. I remembered.
Is it I don't know.
Well,
I know
like magic for the sense of overcoming.
Yeah. I don't remember. I know it's a +1. I don't.
It's fine. Don't worry. I got it.
All right.
I got it.
You got it.
Haimo, your turn.
I got a guy within punching range.
That's. Is that the dog? No, that's the guy. Yeah, you got one of the smaller guys in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Do it. Key.
Larry.
Mm-hmm.
How do you sorcerer? Okay.
How do you sorcerer?
I forgot how to rogue, man. I could have disengaged and got out of there. I haven't even added my damage mod to my attacks.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
Oh no!
Fucking forgot how to play.
Oh, it's only been a week.
Yeah, I know. Don't feel bad.
Or 2 weeks, I guess. Really.
I'm about to delete this dude.
You about to delete him?
19,
That hits.
27,
That hits.
25,
Jesus.
No, it does.
28.
Yep.
Ooh, wait.
Dang.
Blow a key on that.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got to protect his family. He's serious over there.
Gotta be.
Do start throwing highways on him.
Man, eventually, what they do? Catapults or something. I don't know. I rolled so many more. I'm so sad. That was a crit. And he crit for 22.
34.
Well, if I ain't
34?
rolled over a 4 all night.
That's on that the little one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's one. All right. He doesn't die, but you definitely like bust up some splinters as you're punching him, and he's holding together, but he don't look good.
Which one?
You hit the big one?
No, he hit the small one in front of the big one.
Jesus. You hit it for how much?
34.
34. Hey, it's his turn. Go swing back.
Don't bring it. Hopefully he
that
doesn't sleep me.
misses. And that, all right, never mind. He doesn't hit you. Even without the D4 mine. All right, no, he don't have it. But either way, he rolled like a total of a grand total of like 12. Let's see. One of them's dead. T2. Which one is T2? That one. Actually, this one didn't make it, did he? No, he did. He's on E.
52 off already.
That's number 4. Number 4 is dead. One of them's gonna swing on Heath. The one on Haimo, he made 2 swing attacks with his like.
Tree fist.
Yeah, they're not even like they don't have fingers on them. They're just kind of like bludgeoning sticks and swinging. That misses. 17.
18.
Missed. All right, and the other one is also right there, and he's gonna swing too. That's 20. Not 20, so let's roll the second one. The second one misses. All right.
Wow.
So
There's a lot of just cards staring at each other during this battle.
Look.
Eventually, I'm gonna hit you.
he does 16 damage.
Oh, half that.
Okay. Wait, what half's it?
Uncanny dodge.
Oh, okay. That's a reaction.
No, that's ability.
This is an ability.
Yeah.
How's it work? Just so I know. I don't remember. It's been so
when
long
you take
since
an attack that you can see,
Yeah.
you half the damage.
Okay. Oh yeah. No problem. Cool.
It's once per turn now.
And that is them. Scry, your turn.
Yeah.
Did I skip anybody?
Inspired.
No.
No.
No, I guess your dog. That's right. I gotta do the dog at the end of the turn. Your turn.
I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
And attack the big, giant flaming tree.
Okay, you'll walk up to him, hit him.
Yeah.
All right. Hit him.
Yeah.
Chop down the maxes.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alright.
not bad.
27.
That hits.
27.
Yeah.
Complete miss.
Is it?
Not one.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you've engaged him though, so that's gonna maybe keep him from going after the squishies.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. This one's 14 for the main hand, and then offhand is 13. So a total of 27.
27.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Cool.
And then
Yeah, good hit.
I'll even get him my action surge too.
You gonna action surge him?
Yeah.
Get him again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
get
you're
him.
inspired as well.
You are inspired, yeah. Don't forget about your bard. They're a cool thing.
All right.
You may even have inspirations left over because I don't think anybody's used them.
21.
All the games
We
I
have the
21,
GM
21.
Oh, yeah. We have the GM one and the Bardic one.
21.
That hits, yeah.
16.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, boy.
Wait, so if you hit it, if you hit the number, you hit it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You hit it.
Okay.
16 is the number, right?
Well, savage attacker.
All right.
Boy, that's all right. Yeah. 13 plus 14, another 27.
27 again.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you just chunk in this guy, slicing them up. 27.
That's 54.
He about to fuck you
All right, cool. I mean, these are big trees, though, so you're
Yeah.
putting damage on them, but you can tell that he's not about to fall over from that.
Oh, damn.
All right. Raynor, your turn.
Okay, which one is Scrum?
This one is Scrun.
Okay.
The long locks, baby.
Whatever.
Strong beard.
Obviously.
So here we got
Okay, what do you...
the Scrun, Dog, and Ao. This is another bad guy.
Okay.
These two are bad guys, and this guy.
Okay.
And the giant slug.
He's eating
I
hay.
gotta make it work. Okay. I will hold up my hands like this.
Yeah.
And cast twin spell Ice Knife.
Uh-huh.
One at the big guy.
Yeah.
And the other one at. Is he in line?
Which
The one in the back, right here.
That one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it'd be easier just.
you can get
one
that
on
one.
the other. Yeah. That
What's you got enough range?
60.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you can get that one. That one and this one.
Okay. And it is at level 3.
All right.
Okay, nice.
First attack is 16.
It hits.
All right, good. Second attack, 18.
It hits.
Comes back. Okay.
All right, throw all the damage at him.
Throw all the damages. Get him.
17 on the first
Prime
one.
17 damage on the first one.
Is he still going?
Okay.
15,
Like King when he rolled that dragon damages.
15, 21
Two.
plus, nope, 26.
26. So that one. Okay. Cool. Cool. Does something happen after you hit him with Ice Knife? Is that the one
They
I get?
both explode, and a radius of 5 feet in front of them.
Uh-huh.
Take an extra. I forgot all about this. I need to learn how to do stuff.
Learn
I
spells,
gotta roll.
God.
I gotta do an extra 2d6
Okay.
on both of
So
them.
the
So
people
when they
that are in front of
explode, are
him.
they going to hit AO around you?
Yes, because he's right there.
Yeah, do I make a deck save or is it just.
You can make a dex save.
Okay.
On this one? On this part?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
8 additional to the big guy,
Okay.
and 8 additional to the other guy.
Dang, nice.
So you can make a dex save and dodge that 8 if you want to.
Not good. 12.
No.
Well, you still got your half for your thing, right?
Yeah.
Don't you got a feat for that? For
You
eight?
don't take
Dex
that.
save.
No.
You don't have that one? Oh, wait, you already.
Yeah, that's already been used.
Oh, okay.
So I
My
take
bad,
an
my bad.
additional, how much damage?
8.
8 damage. 8 ice damage.
We got to figure out a better way to stop eating.
That's not too bad.
It ain't too bad now.
Ain't too bad.
Till we start fighting dragons or something. Oh, we don't know.
Well, hopefully we
It's
have more
still
health
good damage on the guys that really matter.
then.
You know, as soon as you guys can get AO out of this pickle
Mhm.
is in. That'd be the end of the turn. But that brings us to your doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marilyn is going to once again try and catch herself a stick and
Yeah.
bite the person. I'm really funny.
You are.
bite the tree dude in front of her.
Yeah. Roll
That
it
was
up.
clever. That
Yeah.
was clever.
It took me a minute.
I saw what
Oh,
you did.
yay! All right,
Nice.
got it.
Yeah.
It's 18,
Yeah.
19, 20, 21.
Yeah, you hit the thing. 21.
All right, she is now going to bite for 1d6.
This one is the one that has not been touched yet.
4 piercing damage. And she says, "Arr."
Yeah, you can see like go, "Arr," and it seems like her teeth don't quite
You already
go in
did
very
it.
deep on this wood creature, but she's got a hold of it, you know.
Yeah. Cut herself a stick.
All right. And that's the end of that turn. Let's take a break real quick. We've been going for just a bit,
Yeah.
and you guys got a lot to talk about over there, so we'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, just keep talking.
Keep talking while we try to do stuff. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll be right
No
back in
clue.
just a minute. We're gonna take a bathroom break. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm good.
We'll be back. Hey! We're back. We're back. And we left off, you guys were fighting in the Thunderdome. Of course, you guys smashed the poor druid that was up there with the boulders and all these treants and mini treants are attacking you guys. We don't even know why. What's happening right now? You guys just getting attacked. But we just finished the fourth turn. Back to the top of the order with Ayo. It is your turn.
All right, disengage. Head toward the large treant back there, the tree creature.
Going. You're disengaging here. Where are you going?
Yeah, going toward the big tree on the far side.
This here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can disengage.
Go to its your right side.
Over here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Green flame blade.
Okay. Is that your cunning actioning this stuff up?
Yeah.
Cool. So the people at home are like, "Why is he doing all that?" He's a rogue, okay?
27 to hit.
27 hits.
All right. Is the dog up there?
The dog is on this guy?
Yeah.
No, but Scron is.
Okay. All right. Then sneak attack. Green flame blade as well. Great. That's pretty good though.
Me.
32.
32 damage?
Yep.
32.
Does it work like this?
Going to mobile back about 10 feet.
You want to go that way or which way?
Back, diagonal back, I guess.
Like
a
over
little
here?
bit- yeah,
Okay.
that way.
Alrighty. Okay.
I remembered how to rogue.
All the fancy rogue stuff's back.
Come
All right. Belle, your turn.
Yeah, Belle is going to. How far away is that big dude from her? If she runs away, does he get an opportunity of attack on her?
No.
You're not close enough.
No, cool. She is going to start going around the Thunderdome.
Oh, that way?
Yeah.
How far?
30 feet. Yep.
Right there.
Cool. Hope she would have gone further than that, but that's as far as
That's
she
30
can go.
feet.
Alrighty. She is going to aim a fireball at the gem with the tentacles.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That can go 150 feet. So
Okay.
is that
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get up there.
cool? Well, she does that, and the gem must make a dex saving throw of beat 13.
Right.
If it does beat it, it will take half damage that I'm about to roll up.
Most dexterity gem we have ever seen.
Give me the damage.
Okay.
I don't think it can move.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 6.
18,
24.
24.
There you go.
Okay.
Quick math.
Quick maps. Alrighty.
Done everything with 20.
Fireballed it.
Yeah, what happens to the gem and the tentacles when they get set on fire?
Well, they kind of, as you hit them, they kind of go back into the gem. The tentacles kind of go back into the,
I
kind
can
of
see
disappear in the
them.
gem. It's kind of got like kind of bright aura behind it. It kind of go in, and it just kind of still kind of beats slowly. And they kind of start coming back out again slowly.
All right, and because I moved and I did an action, do I still get a bonus action, or is that
You can bonus action.
cool? I will then inspire Uzran.
All right. You got the inspiration dice.
Oh, how much is it?
Good job.
1d8.
D8.
Has anybody used their inspiration yet?
Hadn't had to.
Oh, I'm probably about to. I'll leave her.
So that's your turn, Belle.
Yeah.
It is their turn. The big one's turn. One's on Oseron. He is going to slam his fist at your face.
You full of crap.
Oh, I did
I
do.
gotta roll the d4 still.
I did do
Yeah.
fire damage to the tree. I don't know if it did any extra.
Okay. Let me, do that.
My hands are on fire.
You did. What was it? Okay, I'll add some. I think I remember how much it was. All right, cool. So now roll d4. Take away from it.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is a 16 to hit.
No.
Second one. Oh wait, actually, hang on. I gotta add this freaking to hit damage.
I forgot how the tree.
Yeah, I forgot how to tree.
By the way, tree!
All right, well, 26. The first one, never mind. I think. Okay.
26. Okay.
I mean, he may have a plus 10 to hit. I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
Sounds crazy.
And the second one's more than that. So, do those hit you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sort of. Let's go.
So two big slam attacks on this treant.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Hey, that's uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And
Don't need to
God.
Don't
Oh, God.
don't stand in front of
And-
me.
Stop rolling. That's enough. He's already dead.
All right. Both slams, a total of 35 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeon? Yeah, okay.
Concentration time.
oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Let's see. Let me make sure I understand my concentration thing again.
It's a Constitution check.
Let's see. D10 or half the damage you take. What, 36 is what I said? Wait, you got
You said 30, 35.
35.
But I got heavy armor master, so it's a -3.
Okay.
So bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So
Okay.
30,
13.
32?
Wait, yeah, I took 30. I subtracted 32 because totally you said 35.
Oh,
So how much?
Okay.
32?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
you
you
got me a 16.
gotta make a DC of 16. Constitution saving throw.
It's a check.
Or check, excuse me, check. 16, sucker.
Easy.
I got
Easy?
16 exactly.
All right.
Do I need to add the
Nice.
rest or
Oh, hey, you get
No.
to keep your spell. You still
Yeah.
got it concentrated.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go. Good job.
Check it out.
And the other one, as Dane has come up and slashed the crap out of it, let's go turn around and try to hit him.
Yeah, it's gonna try. That's right.
Well, that's a crit.
Whoa! Not on my armor, baby.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Hang on. You can't be crit. I forgot.
You got lucky.
He's gonna
Yeah,
hit.
dude.
Let's see. So 30 minus 4. So does 26 hit you? Okay. And then 17.
No. 17 doesn't.
So one hit.
Add a +4 and another +4.
20.
16.
You got lucky.
20 demise. 20 demise. He slams you one good time.
Yeah.
And then it goes to Oseron's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the big dude.
Yeah, hit him back. Hit him back.
Hit him back.
Hit him back.
How to add that? Oh boy. 18.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and hit him.
So number 1, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Roll 2d6. 7. Oh my god. Oh, so 13. And yeah, I want to smite him too as well. Level 3, of course. I mean level 2. 10. 17 plus 13, that's 30. 30, 31, 34 on the first attack.
Quick maths.
Yeah.
All right.
34.
34 for the first guy. So cool. It's been the second time he's been hit. What else you got, sucker?
I want to hit him again.
Yeah, hit him again.
Piece of garbage.
You
That's weird. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Nah, I don't hit him again.
don't hit him again.
Nah.
Oh,
You can
man.
also use your inspiration.
Oh, it won't help because if I add the 8, no,
Okay.
because his AC is pretty high. It'd be
16.
no. Well, yeah, I guess
16
Well,
hits.
You might as well.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay.
What was it? What I
D8.
roll 4.
D8.
What's the inspiration? I don't know.
1d8.
Oh, 1d8.
Yeah.
8, 4, 9, 13. 13 plus 7, 16.
Hey, you hit him.
Hey!
Almost the inspiration. Thank God. Yeah, I'm on level 2 smite him again.
They'll do smite again. All right.
Man,
Yeah. We did.
Oh man. 7.
And those of you that are home, they're like, "What's going on?" We're pretty much having a combat episode this time. Not a whole lot of story, just a bunch of swinging and hitting stuff.
We're battling some trees.
12 plus 11.
And the tentacle gem.
23. 23, 27, 27, 28, 32. 32 damage.
32. All right.
Pretty good inspiration right there.
All
And plus
right.
like 4 that was like ice damage, but you know.
Cool. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have anything. You may
Hopefully, it wasn't no fire. Cause you put him out.
put him out. Okay. Osra, it's your turn then. Hymo, you punch this dude in the face real hard. This
How do
one-
you look?
They don't look good. Looking kind of falling apart.
I'm gonna try to finish him.
Yeah, get him.
Finish him.
Shit, I'm not sure what those are. This is it. Well, 23,
That hits.
21.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I got to reroll this one. 23.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Give him that little 3-hit combo.
Yeah.
Flashback.
She did.
She did. You gonna see in the afterlife.
19.
19 damage. Okay. That's number 1. You killed him. He just kind of shatters into a bunch of splinters and falls to the ground in a heap.
And then I matrix flex him.
Yeah, you flex on him. All right. You flex on him. Hey, it's their turn to go. Let's see. Who they got? Anybody? Hey, yo, hopped out the way. This one's going to come over here. Try to hook up Oseron. This one's going to be a little dick and come in here. All right, Oseron.
Yo, let's go.
That's a crit. Can I crit you?
Oh yeah.
That 20, baby.
Let's go. Come on.
One more. Come on.
Come on.
19?
That's what -4. Oh, what's hit me? What's one you know me?
The little one.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
That's right on the money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's the little one, though? It's not that bad, right?
Let's go. Roll. God, you didn't get to do that. He keep rolling. Go ahead.
29 total damage.
29. Did it?
Yep.
-3, so 26. Yeah, heavy armor master, baby. Man,
Did you just give me extra 3 damage?
No, I
No,
subtracted
it's-
3 from.
yeah.
Okay.
Why would I take a
I thought you just
use
like,
you plus
you
3?
like I'd hit you harder. Like, what? Hang on a minute.
No,
And it really hurt.
That was that one. Well, that was crit damage, so you know.
Man, I'm still looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's still
I
doing
got more
fine.
health than everybody else.
The other one's gonna.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, brother! After this,
What are you
what's
talking
another battle?
about? What are you talking about?
Absolutely. All right, we'll see.
The other one, seeing you just chop into this big tree pretty hard, is gonna try to help his little friend out. And 19.
So he who?
Scrum.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a miss. Okay. Definitely a miss. It's like 10. 11 damage.
10 health bars. I got just sitting in the bag.
11. That is them. Scron, your turn. This little dude just came up, was like, and hit you in the back.
Yeah. Didn't even notice he
Yeah.
was there.
He's like,
Still don't. Swinging on the big guy.
yeah, get that big guy.
Yep. This is my inspiration.
Feeling so inspired.
Yeah. All right. That works. That makes that 17
That hits.
and 20.
Yep.
And the other one's 13.
No, that'll hit.
So 2 main hands.
Yeah, get the main hands on him.
How do you think the kid finger roll?
Savage attacker.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have a reroll.
9 18 total.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. This one is going to fall. You slapping this tree that's on fire. You can hear a kind of a creak and like one of his legs kind of crumble, and it falls. Let's see. Yeah, it falls over here. It doesn't fall on anybody's face. It's okay.
Lucky.
Is that on Hymo's family?
They're back over here.
Okay.
They never entered the dome.
Like, wow.
All right.
And then
Let's see. And then as that happens, this one that came up behind you and hit you just kind of stiffens up and just seems to stop moving like it was animated. And it just kind of crumbles to the ground.
weak brother. Weakest.
Yep. You got him. All right, Raynor, it's your turn.
First, I'll use some meta magic, cast Quicken Spell on AO, and then another. No, I'll just cast Ray of Frost on the second big guy right there.
Okay. Yeah.
What am I getting?
Haste.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh.
19 to hit.
19? That hits, yeah.
All right.
I hate myself.
15 damage.
15 damage. That's a big one, right?
That's the big guy.
So, 15. Okay.
Where he is.
What type of damage was it?
Cold.
Okay. Cool. He's still
Three
there.
people never want to be our friends.
He's still there. I mean, he's not.
They always
He's
say yes.
looking like you guys beat him up a bit. That was the end of the round. So, Puppy Dog, what's he doing?
Marilyn,
Marilyn, what is she doing?
she
Or should I
is,
assume the gender? I don't know.
she's gonna try and catch a stick again.
All right. Well, the only sticks left up is this one right here beside her and the big one.
Yeah, she wants that big boy stick.
She wants the big boy. So she's gonna have to. She can move around this one and not leave to get a attack on her to get over here to get to the big one.
Okay.
She want the big stick.
She's kind of does a little loop
Rough.
around the other dude. Try to get that big one.
Rough. All right. 15, 17, 18, 19.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marilyn's getting it.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
Alright, she will
Like a
do
Tupac.
3 piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
3.
3.
she's.
Gharr.
Please be in a cartoon and make like voices for the characters.
All right. Ayo, your turn.
Sure. All right. Going to run toward the big tree.
Yeah. Let's see. What can you get in at? You
I'm
can get
moving
over
at 90 right now.
there. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can go whichever side you want. You can get a
I'm
level,
going to go
please.
around the backside.
Okay. So like.
Oh, I'm at the other side. But
Oh, that's
The
it.
other backside.
Oh.
going to step around him.
Right there. Look at that.
I'm going to take out the Veus dagger as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to unleash 3 attacks on him.
So the Veus dagger. Did you pick that one back up after you
That
left it
was
at Veus'
silver.
house?
That's yeah.
Okay.
That was the silver dagger I chunked at
Okay.
Drew.
I just didn't remember if you got Veus' dagger back after you left it at his
Oh
house
yeah,
or not.
that's a memento.
Okay. But yeah. Get him.
All right. 24. The first
24
one?
hits. Man, freaking.
Okay.
Man, mess my book up.
That one's gonna be sneak attack.
Yeah.
Uh, 28.
28 damages.
Another attack on him.
Okay.
It's regular dagger.
Dagger's
attack.
doing piercing or slashing
It's
damage.
piercing.
It's fine. 28.
Yep.
Alright.
18.
18 hits.
That one's only going to be 9,
All right.
and one more attack. Not dual wielding right now. 19.
Hits.
That's only 9.
9.
Plus
Well,
you're
hey,
inspired.
it's enough. You did enough. You got it.
Yay!
His tree is going to fall. Anything special you want to do to it? As it's beginning to, like, his legs kind of crumble a little bit and it begins to
I'm
tip.
going to cut off a branch and throw it above the mastiff and back behind him
Yeah.
and say fetch.
Yeah, you get a fetch. All right, cool. This thing's going to fall. It kind of falls this way, but you guys are able to get out of the way. It's kind of lays here. And then that one kind of just kills over too. And you guys are left with this empty, I would say empty, but there's a bunch of tree laying
The
everywhere.
tentacle
There's a bunch
monster,
of
too.
briars and tentacles.
And mashed up
We
ground.
forgot about that, Henry.
Yeah.
And as it's laying there, you can up on the pedestal with this the crystal has been watching the battle. Just you kind of hear a well, I was getting a little hungry. And as it says that, the trees just kind of almost mist, just kind of disappear from this place. Where's your dog at? Which one's your doggy?
The goblin one.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
that'd be your dog. Okay.
All right.
I think I killed your dog by accident. And this center you're in, you guys have kind of seen something like this before. It kind of just, the ground that you're standing on kind of just seems to begin to slowly vanish. And you guys you're not falling through anything, but you can see as it becomes clear that there's skulls and bones that seem to be mounded up, filling up this whole area. And then there's just a little drop. The skulls and bones that you guys are standing are just like a foot under where you're standing. You kind of drop as the floor disappears, and you can see around the edges little jagged teeth, and the bones just kind of like something's moving under them. And the crystal is still there, but in front of it, kind of like it's coming and kind of growing out of it, comes. It's the frog human. But this tentacle-ish creature that kind of pops up. And then around the corners, we're going to use these as the markers. Kind of around the edges. The mouth-like tentacles that you could see that was behind this seem to just kind of raise from the bones. You can see that they're not very large. They're just kind of small, but they just kind of raise up. And from this creature that's here, you hear, "Feed me once again, mortals." And there's kind of a red flash. Everyone, make a Constitution save.
Yeah, let's go.
Some would say the real fight has just begun.
Ha! Nat 20!
Dang, nice.
All right, let's go around. What did everybody get?
9.
Mary?
21.
7.
23.
Okay.
20.
How close am I to you?
It's only 10 feet. It ain't 30 feet yet.
Not close enough. Yeah.
I got 17.
17. Okay. This is pretty big time. So if you didn't get 20 or above on this, you kind of feel just kind of like your heart kind of pounds heavy in your chest real quick, and everything around you seems to kind of slow down, and you can feel like a kind of a heavy aura on you. And
Oh, no, wait. I need to roll for Marilyn.
yeah, so you're on difficult terrain right now. This aura, aside from the haste, is cutting your speed in half. Doesn't matter what feats you got, it's halved. Okay. Plus difficult terrain, and you're unable, you feel like your moves are sluggish, but for technicals, you're not getting bonus actions as long as this aura is on you.
Oh, shit.
So,
Does everybody roll under 20?
Yeah.
yeah, this is
So no, like, extra attacks or anything?
so there
like
may be a
that?
reason why you guys have died so many times, this guy. Anyway, aside from that, so you guys, I'm going to keep your guys' initiative, and I'm just going to add him in. Unless you guys just really want to roll your initiative. That's okay, he goes to the last. You got booty. Booty terrible, and his tentacles go with him. The druid's dead though.
Yeah, that's a plus.
All right, so
And
don't worry,
Marilyn's
don't
loving
worry.
these
There's
buns.
some stuff. There's some stuff. All hope is not lost because after the dwarves you got like double half movement speed right now. Anyway, Ayo, it's your turn. You had haste on you, right?
I did,
So you get to negate some of that.
Right. So I'll be moving at my normal speed, I guess. 45.
Yeah, because you're not affected by difficult terrain.
Well, yeah, I thought you said we were.
The difficult terrain itself is not going to. I mean, if your character's affected by difficult terrain, then yes.
Okay.
But the aura itself,
But we're kind of slowed.
yeah,
Okay, we're slowed.
you pretty much got slow cast on you right
Okay.
now.
So I'll be moving at 45. I don't guess that's enough range to get at the big guy.
The big guy himself, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. About 35. Because he's kind of moving about right there. 35 to get to him.
And the bonus action, I guess it affects my cunning action as well.
I don't. Cunning action is part of your character. It's not bonus action. I'm just like bonus action itself. If it's used as a bonus action, then yes. But if it's just something you get for free, no, you get to keep it.
Well, cunning action does count as the bonus action.
Okay, then yeah, you lose it.
Okay, great.
Cool, just checking. I thought I'd just let you know.
It's gonna be tough, but you guys got it. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm going to approach the big guy.
Okay. You going all the way up, or you want to stop short?
Actually, I'm going to move just to about 10 feet in front of Oseron and a square over to the right.
So 5, 10 here, about right there.
Yeah. I'm going to chunk the Veus dagger at him.
Okay. Yeah, it's about 35 feet away from you there.
Like,
say hit
one
him.
more then.
Let's see, make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah. So one more.
Okay. All right. Veus dagger at him.
Yeah.
That's going to be 24.
24. That's gonna hit him.
And he hasn't gone yet, right?
Nope, he has not gone.
So I get sneak attack. Um, 24.
24?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Put that down there. And I guess I should point out on this guy, he's not actually standing on the top of the skulls himself. He's kind of like coming from within them.
Oh,
So
okay.
like there's like seems to be like more of him under.
Okay.
Because I was looking at the guy, and I was like, he's got feet. And I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression.
I'm going to step back to where Oseron is.
Okay. You go.
And that's it.
Okay, about right there. Cool. Belle,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Belle is going to get out and then chug her greater potion of healing.
Okay.
Do we know how much that heals for? Yeah, should I look that up?
Did you have it written down or anything?
Real quick. No,
Plus the
I just
D6.
know that I have one.
Anybody have that? I don't have it written down. Sorry.
1d6 plus 8.
1d6 plus 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's
then.
why.
I'll roll that up. So if you want to count that as like bonus action getting it and then action.
Well,
chugging
we have it
that's
to
fine.
where it's usually a bonus action, like at your belt,
Yeah.
so you can have it and get it out. It's
Okay.
fine. You can drink it.
All right. And yay,
Nice.
6.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 6 equals
14.
14.
I like how she's like, please tell me because I'm not sure.
I like how she
So
gives me
now
the
I
sit
have-
up. It gives me time to.
All right, so I'm back up to 29 health.
I want to get on
And then she's going to pull out her bag of tricks once more and chuck out a bam biddy dam biddy dam bam bam. That's the wrong one. A 6, which is a giant boar.
Boar.
Giant boar.
Yep,
Alrighty.
yep.
So you got a second one out there now?
Yep, so we now have Marilyn and
Crispy bacon.
Vegan.
So what'd you throw?
Marilyn and Hugo.
You throw about
Hugo.
right here?
Yeah.
I need to get the freaking animal ones out. Okay, so that's Hugo, the boar, and that's the mastiff. Cool. Awesome. So with that bonus action, because you use your action to chug.
Yeah.
So if it's bonus action, you can't. Because, oh, did you make your roll, actually?
She got 20. You got
Yeah,
20.
she's not affected.
Yeah,
She's
yeah, yeah.
20.
That's
I'm
fine.
not
That's fine.
affected,
I see you looking at me. I'm like,
My roll for what?
yeah. Sorry, I was thinking the bonus action
The
thing.
save, yeah.
All right, I'll write out.
Is that you gonna move anywhere, or you want to stand right there?
I'm stay where I am.
Cool.
I'm fine.
Osron,
Yeah.
how much movement you got right now?
15.
So difficult terrain's half.
Half of 15. 7
All right.
and a half. Round down 7.
So you didn't make the save, right?
No, I
He
did.
did.
You did make
You
it.
did.
Okay,
I
so
got
yeah,
it.
you're
He
just
did.
difficult terrain half.
Yeah, I
So-
got 15.
Yeah,
I
15.
got 15.
Okay, cool.
During this time, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna pull out my greater pot and I'm gonna try to chug mine.
All right, yeah, you can actually do that for sure.
Oh man, I got 14.
Yeah, and that-
All right.
I can't take another one, can I?
No.
Uh,
I mean, well,
You
if
can't
you
have
if you
multiple bonus actions.
yeah. That's my bonus.
you made your save.
Yeah.
So if we have it to where you have 2 on your belt.
Yeah.
So if you use your action to drink one and use your bonus action to drink a second one, fine.
Okay. Yeah.
But you'll have to use an action to get one out next time. So it's pretty much
yeah, that's your belt.
yeah. I'm gonna take another one anyway. I don't even-
okay. How many? Do you have 2 graders?
No, I got 1d6 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you-
No, I only had one grader.
You talking all that shit about?
I know me adding these extra rules is like, what can we do? But that's the point. Don't worry.
Yeah. 7. All right, I'm back to 52. All right, and that'll be my turn.
Hymo. Is your shadow jump a bonus action?
It is. I think.
Mm-hmm. But I made the roll.
Did you make it? I thought only 2 of you guys made the roll.
I made it. I had 20.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah,
the
no
deal.
problem then.
How far away am I from the big guy?
Where are you at? Let's see. You are right. Ja. 65 to get right there. You can jump 60.
I'm gonna step up 5 and jump
Okay.
to his grill,
You get there.
and I'm gonna hit him.
And this is where we start the story of Sleeping Hymo.
Let's do it, baby.
Oh, me. All right, so you gonna run to hit him?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get him. Somebody say those other 2.
Fuck it, I'm going all the way out. Blow key.
Hello, Key. How many key you got left?
I got 6 left.
Okay.
This is my second.
I just asked these questions so later on we're not like, how many key did I use?
10.
10 to hit?
Yeah.
No, hit him.
Okay. 26.
That hits.
25.
That hits.
23.
Yeah.
40.
All right.
Trust me. Don't need those. No, not you.
Bad.
28.
28 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still got 50 on the movement.
Let's see. It is difficult terrain unless you're not affected by it.
I'm mobile.
Okay. Cool.
Back up to as far as I can. 50 feet.
How much? 50?
Yeah. I'm not getting slow.
50. Right there. All right. Let me erase these guys. They're not there anymore.
That's the one square I can go to, bro. Why you there?
I'm just looking at this screen like, bro, what are you doing?
That's my square.
Scry on your turn.
Let me walk up, hit that diagonal one time right there.
All right.
Max range, baby.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Oh, me.
And I'm done.
Raynor, your turn.
Tactical, brother,
Yeah.
tactical.
Screw it. Another little ice storm, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
I just testing the wind. Yep. Conditions as well.
Ice storm. All right, same thing before. 20-foot radius.
Mhm.
Has to make a dex save of what is my dex save? 17.
Okay. Does not make it.
Good. It is going to be 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold damage.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's see. Just keep it separate for me for the
Okay.
purpose of my stuff.
All right. 13 bludgeoning,
Okay.
21 cold.
21 cold. Twoo.
And his terrain is difficult for the turn.
Okay. Awesome.
I think he might beat it to me.
All right. It's his turn, and everyone's right there all piled up on top of each other.
Terrible.
I tried to move out the way.
Best day ever.
I tried to move out the way.
All right.
One roll.
So,
whole crew.
so what's going to happen? First thing he's going to do is I'm just going to keep them where they are. These 4 tentacles right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They all just kind of seem to whip directly towards you, and they're all going to slap where you guys are and then go back. So make everyone that's standing there make a dexterity save.
A what?
Dex.
Does that include me, or am I far enough back?
No, it's not hitting you. It's kind of they're slamming in on this area.
What about my mastiff and my boar?
No, you're not getting hit. It's just them. It's I got it.
Cool.
It's a little 20-foot radius.
Cool.
17.
All right, what everybody get?
23.
Okay, you're good. 18.
Are you 30? Are you 10 feet within me?
Nope.
He's not.
Also, what'd you get?
20.
20.
Yeah.
How much? What'd you get?
That's 28.
That's
28?
Zora.
That's my
All right, cool. So you guys that made it, do you have the? Do either one of you have the feat where you take no damage?
I got evasion.
You got that? Okay, so you guys are good. You guys are gonna take half of this.
Okay.
Which is
You skip it like a jump rope real fast.
Can you double that though?
Oh my
Yeah,
Jesus.
That's why they only take half. It hits them on the way back. Nips the ankles. That's the worst. man.
take
That
half of
hurts.
24 damage.
Half of 24.
Yeah, they come in and slam and go back out.
What kind of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
9.
Everyone?
If you didn't make it,
What was it?
well, it's you take half of 24. You made the save.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't
quick
know
math.
what the number was. That's what I'm asking.
What? The one you got to make?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But you made it, so it's okay.
Okay, I got you.
And if we have evasion, we don't.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
good.
taking half.
Yeah, you take
All
half. 20, you take half of 24.
I was like, whoa, how much is this?
All right. And now, something else is about to happen. So the big guy here in the middle,
Oh shit.
he opens his mouth and you can see this kind of long tongue, and you see a ball, kind of a red ball, begin to form. And he is going to shoot a very large blast in the middle where you guys are standing.
Damn, look,
Is it magic?
You want to try to counterspell it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, try.
You do have to.
Try.
Does he recognize it?
You make an Arcana check if he wants, if he can recognize it real quick.
Is he
Okay.
throwing freezer death balls in his beat?
17.
17. You have never seen this magic before in your life.
Oh.
But you want to try to counterspell it? It does seem to be. It is definitely some kind of a magical property, but you're not too sure what.
Well, okay. I'm assuming it's over a level 3 spell, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's safe to assume that.
Yeah, he can't tell you that.
I'm just saying, if you got a roll or something against
Yeah.
it, then you're probably gonna have to roll. This is
Okay.
not gonna be a free one.
Okay. In case the spell is 4th level or higher, make a ability check using the spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
On assess, the spell fails and has no effect.
Okay. Tell me what you get.
10.
You do not successfully counter the spell. All right. Here it comes. You guys make your deck saves one more time. And
Just that one circle, or
it's reaching back to you, Raynor, so you got to make it as well.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Dang.
is it reaching bell? Or is she cool?
No, it's coming right through here.
Sweet, sweet.
6.
19.
21.
21, 19.
19.
Did you get Hymo?
13.
Okay. You're going to take half anyway, just because of your ability. Or is it a reaction, or you just always get it?
Always.
Or do you have
I'm
it?
gonna take half of it.
Okay, you take half. And you're not going to take any. But you're going to hit by all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you made it, so what'd you get?
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah, you made yours. Okay, cool.
So I'm taking half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, am I far with the?
You gotta be 10 feet.
I'm not 10 feet within.
Yeah, no. Once I get 18, it's like 30. That's kind of a jump.
It's still motherfucking running.
All right. 32 damage is the damage that's coming. So make your proper half damages or full damages. Sorry, guys. Don't worry. This fight's it's not unfair. It's you guys. It's fine.
No.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about
I
it.
think it's fair. Man, heavy armor master is doing some work right now.
Okay, so that's his turn. He didn't move. He just kind of sat there, and he's just kind of hear like a low laugh. As kind of like his mouth kind of begins to drool after casting that. Raynor, Kalinor is going to fly kind of over the center here, and a bright light emits from him. Everyone's free of this effect
Okay.
for this turn. And Ruby has stepped in.
Oh shit!
So
That's the bonus action, and the.
you still got difficult terrain, but the other half, the slow, is gone pretty much.
Okay. What about the bonus action part?
Yeah, that's part of the slow.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just basically think of like you get cast slow, so you don't get
You
to
can
action
move.
and bonus action. You get to just action and you move slower. So
Okay.
that's gone.
Okay.
He dispelled that. So Ayo, your turn.
All right, I just wanted to bring up mobile. You have to take the dash action for it to ignore the difficult terrain.
Oh yeah.
We haven't been doing that right.
Okay.
But just to keep that in mind later on.
Okay. Cool. I'll remember it.
Okay, I'm going to dash toward the big guy.
Yeah. And you're able to get there.
I have a sneaking suspicion
45.
his name is Gharr.
45.
Can I pull my Vea stagger out of it?
Yeah, you can grab that.
I want to grab that and take we're unslowed, right?
Yeah. No,
All
not
right,
affected
so
by it. So your haste is
I'm still haste.
good to go.
All right, three hits on it.
Okay.
Not good. 17.
17 to hit. That hits.
Yeah. Good. Just 9.
No, does not hit.
Oh no, that's damage.
Oh, damage. Okay. Non-damahis. What type of damage are you doing?
Piercing.
Okay.
That one is a 16.
So that's the hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit him.
That's also 9.
All right, 9 more damage.
All right, and final one. 26.
26 hits. Faux show.
And that one's only 8.
8 damage. All right. Good stuff.
And
you
I
took
was
the
on-
dash, the cunning action. To,
Mobile back to about where I was.
see, you got haste, so you got
Yeah.
shitload. So.
And we're good.
All right. Belle,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn, and you just saw what happened.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
raise it. I'm going to try and move more around the dome, heading in the same direction.
Also, on
Another-
your turn, make your pets move because I forgot to give your dog a movement.
Yeah.
And your other guy.
I'll do me first, and
Yeah.
then I'll do the dog and the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll move I literally just looked and forgot. 30 feet.
All right. You
Around.
get half of that because it's difficult terrain, so you get 15.
Okay.
So you want to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And 15.
15.
Dang it.
And I am going to.
As you guys are walking on your
Our
Own
own bones.
bodies.
Yeah, I'm wondering if like we can see our
No,
own bodies there.
You don't see any equipment on this. You just see mainly just bones. Mostly crushed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cast another fireball, although it didn't really seem to affect last
How many
time.
level 3 spells you got left? You cast 2.
Yeah, you're right, I did.
Got players in? Just look the board. Yeah, just look the board. 51, be on page 51. She level 8.
We're level 8.
Yeah.
She can cast it one more time.
Yeah, she has 3 number
Yeah, one more?
level 3s, and she has a level 4 she hasn't used.
Oh yeah, you can cast it at a higher level if you
Cast it at a higher
or
level.
something else. Let's see.
So you at least got it 2 more times.
Yeah.
But the one time it's gonna be like a level higher, so you know, you can roll
Yeah.
extra damage.
And
Okay.
Let's
Sorry.
see. Has anybody attacked him with fire yet at all?
Mm-hmm. But not when you came out.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
That's why I'm
Other
wondering.
than like when you cast the fireball at the gym, when it just seemed to kind of like go back and come back out.
Yeah.
That's all the information you have as far as if you're trying to tell resistances or anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna cast fireball again
Yeah.
just to see if it works. Directly at his main body. So
He's got like 120 feet on it, right?
yeah,
Fireball?
150.
Yeah, you can get there, no problem.
Yeah, and I'm only gonna cast it at level
You can
3.
probably,
just in case.
just to give you a hand, you could probably cast it here and get the tentacle and him in it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool. And so,
Pajam.
it's a deck save that I gotta make.
Yeah, it's gotta be 13, and I've gotta roll up all of these again and do some math.
Math, baby.
All right.
Five,
Well, they both failed.
9.
So
14.
Look at you go.
Yeah, it's 2 plus.
Mary just likes rolling all the dice. She's like, yeah, tell me what I got.
18, 21, 22, 23, 24.
24 damage.
24 damage. All right. And when you do that, you kind of hear like a hiss, and this one kind of goes back under the ground,
Nice.
under the bones. It's 24, you said?
Yes. 24 fire damage. And then after that,
And just for your notes, on the big guy, the fire seems to kind of roll off his skin a little bit, but it
Okay.
still sizzles as it hits him.
and then I will. How many inspirations do I have now? At level
One per
8?
level, I believe. One per your bardic level, right?
Oh, well then I'm gonna inspire Raynor as well, chucking out all my
Yeah,
inspirations.
pretty sure that's right, isn't it?
I believe,
Is it one
uh,
per your
so.
bardic
I
level?
think so.
Yeah,
All right.
thank
Well,
you.
you've only used 3 so far, so you definitely at level 9 have
Yeah.
another one. So you give it to Raynor?
Yes.
Cool.
And now Hugo is gonna go,
Yeah.
and he is going to run at the closest tentacle to
Okay, what's his movement
himself.
speed?
He has a movement speed of 40.
So he's going to get 40 movement because it's going to half if he uses the dash action.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is Hugo.
Yeah.
You want to go there or there?
Whatever one's closest.
15, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get there.
Nice. All right, and because he ran, he's going to do a tusk attack, and he's going to get an extra 2d6 with his damage as
Oh,
well.
yeah, get it.
Yep. All right, so let's roll to hit first. Ha! 20! 25.
All right, that hits.
Yes.
Yep. And then 2d6.
Oh, that was a crit.
Is it crit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Nice.
Bring
Roll
it
it.
down my nose.
What's 3 times 2? Oh,
What was that?
3 plus 3, so 6, and then an extra 2d6. Right, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's the crit damage.
14 damage.
14 total
Yeah.
damage. All right. Yeah, he runs up and hits it. And again, as the other one got hit, you kind of hear a and it kind of goes back under the...
Good job, Hugo.
Back under the bones.
Good job.
All right, and now Marilyn
Uh-huh.
is going to.
It may be out of range even if she dashes. But she
Yeah,
can try.
Marilyn can only go 40 feet.
No. So you want to run? I think 80 you can get to something,
Yeah.
but unless you have a move after you run, she probably won't be able to do anything else. Crit, yeah.
Yeah, if she can make it to a tentacle, then cool. But otherwise, she's just gonna run up to it. I don't know if she'll be able to make it.
40. Even with the dash action, if she has 40 movement, she can get right there.
Yeah, cool. She'll go right there and growl.
Cool. That's all of Belle's stuff.
Yeah.
Oseron. Ooh, they have their math in it real hard right now.
All right, yeah.
It is your turn. You're still in difficult terrain,
Yeah,
so you get half your movement speed still.
yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move all 15 towards my brother. Yeah.
Joe's your brother?
Yeah.
All right, so 5, 10. You can get right there, or you can get right there.
Yeah.
Which one? You wanna be in front of him or right on him?
Right on him. Yeah.
Right on him.
Yeah.
Hold hands.
You can also take the dash action and move further if you wanted to. All right, you move over there.
Yeah. First. Let me make sure how this is working. I should look that up. So I'm gonna use lay hand.
Now you gonna lay on hands.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can put it on the hands and heal whoever. You got
So act-
25 points.
It's an
or-
action to do it, right?
Yeah, it's an action to do it.
How many total points do you have right now?
40.
Oh yeah, 40 now.
Yeah, because it's 5 times your level.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give 20 to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pop them up.
Nice.
Woo! Woo!
27.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. I'm
Jesus.
Yeah, like when he was getting hit, I'm like, oh my god, he isn't fast anything yet. And since it's an
That wouldn't
action,
me,
can I?
that would be sleep.
It says an action, but could I do it again as a bonus action? I don't think
No,
I
can't do the same one.
All right.
Unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then bonus action, I'm gonna put Hunter's mark on the big guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. You can put it on him. A little circle and Hunter's mark goes above his
Yeah.
head. And that is your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, Haimo. Your turn.
I'm less than 60 feet away from the remaining.
You moved back. Let's
Yeah,
see.
move back 50.
20, 21, 30, 35, 44. Yeah, you're still at 50.
Okay. I'm gonna pop up on him and hit him. Yes.
You're gonna bonus action hop to him.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we say about the movement thing with this? That you have to take the dash action
To mobile, yeah.
to use mobile? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the thing where you hit and you get to move away, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to jump in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump right
Jump in there.
Fuck it.
And I think you get advantage, right, when you
Is
jump
it-
in?
Your bonus action
Yeah.
to jump in.
If I'm not mistaken.
You may get. The reason I'm asking is because if it works out like I think it's going to work out, you may get stuck in there
Yeah.
with him. If I think your shadow is a shadow jump. Is it a bonus action to use? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so that's your bonus action. Your action would be to do the dash, to use the mobility, since we've been using it wrong the whole time. And I know
Yeah.
it kind of sucks to be like, oh, now,
Yeah.
but I didn't ever look up myself. But
Well, it'll be alright.
That's awesome.
You gave me extra movement speed.
I'm still lying.
Well, that takes away my offhand. And
31
all that
episodes
stuff.
in.
Yeah, I know. Still learning.
Still learning.
Alright, so.
well,
punch him in the
I
face.
also don't.
I forgot how it
I forget
worked.
to check this stuff as well.
Yeah.
Heath gets like a bunch of extra stuff because he's a rogue, and I just keep forgetting to apply to the other characters.
16
16 hits.
and 24.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd be able to teleport behind the gem and then take the gem with me.
I don't know if you're gonna
Rip
be able
it
to
out.
because it's
14.
14
surrounded
damage?
by a bunch of tentacles,
Okay.
right?
14
Yeah,
to
but
my
I like this one
haze.
for everyone.
All right. 40.
I don't know. I'll do it.
I'm going old school home. I'm going to stay right there.
Stay right there.
Yep.
Ooh, he back.
You can
All
try,
right.
but-
Scrine,
Yeah.
your turn.
All right. I'm gonna step to the right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay within 10 feet of Oseron.
Okay. So that's 5 of your 15 movement.
Yeah. Move one more. I'm still within 10 feet of him, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
10.
Yeah. All right. And now I'm gonna, as my action, I'm gonna chuck my health pot.
Okay. Like this whole turn's been like, oh god, chug the pot.
My bonus action.
it's like
Second win.
it's like we're freaking playing Skyrim and you just like pause the game and start chugging potions.
Man,
Eat all the cheese! Eat all the cheese!
man, I remember one time I had 52 cabbages. Every last one of them.
You don't need to roll nothing.
I know.
Ever.
So 5 health on that, right?
Ouch.
Yeah. 1.
Still got a-
32. All right. So I do get a bonus action this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Second win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d10 plus my fighter level and then gain that back in HP.
Cool. Get the HP. Heal. Heal.
Lord help me. Damn it. That's hold on, that's not bad. Okay, it's not good.
Is Cure Wings a touch spell?
More than nothing.
I think that one is.
All right.
So healing up.
You should have
Yep,
healing word.
To 44.
44. All right.
And that's my
I
turn.
think that
All right. Cool. That brings us to Raynor's turn.
Okay.
Raynor.
I'm going to actually. I don't know if I can. Nope. Okay. I am out of range and I'm out of level 4 and 3 spells.
These long fights are rough. I know.
Yeah, take a nap after
Ugh. Don't worry, I'll chuck up a hut.
I honestly can't hit him with anything. So let's see. We can
Throw out your bag.
Okay.
Your
How's
whole bag.
Ruby looking? Like, what's she doing?
If you look over at Ruby, she looks like she's focused. She doesn't look she's overly worried or anything. You can't see her like looking bad, but she's looking directly at the guy like she's watching him closely.
What's Kalinor doing?
He is just kind of flying around up here. The bright light that came off him is not there anymore. It's dissipated. It's just kind of like a flash, and you guys were relieved of this aura. And the boss himself has actually been looking pretty pissed ever since it happened.
God damn it, I'm in front of him. Sleep.
I can't do anything.
You got the spells, man. Come on.
They can't reach.
Oh.
Look at something other than your
What about
spells.
the
You've got
temple?
items. You've got the.
Actually,
you've
I
got
do
wands.
You have the wand of wonder.
Yes, I
Hey.
do. I just thought about
I was thinking about it, but I was gonna be like, "Hey,
Hey, you got this other thing that can do things.
I'm like
stuff.
Heath. I'm like.
wand of wonder, the best. It's the best."
What level spell is levitate?
Wand of Wonder, right at him.
I don't
Okay.
know. I have it on my mandolin.
Does it depend on what spell the wand of wonder casts, whether or not it can reach or not, or is it
It
just?
says 120 feet.
Okay, cool.
I think
Make
it's
sure
third level.
that she should be.
I think it's like 90.
Yeah. No,
He's like 85 feet away from you.
All right, let me roll a D100.
Yeah, see what you get.
Let's see
Wand
what
Wand
happens.
of
Because
wonder.
Here we
last
go.
time it sucked.
He's about to cast a fireball on Hamo. So yeah, I'm sure whatever you're casting it on the monster.
On the
right?
monster, yes.
I'll moonwalk out that shit.
Vampire.
Mhm.
Did you fireball him?
Yeah, I did. I stepped back and I just.
Just
And I'm sitting there the whole time like, this
This looks
motherfucker.
good. This looks good, guys.
Fade away.
Y'all need to go to fireball class, man. Y'all.
all right, Hamo. I
What
think
is it?
is it 16. You gotta is save he's gotta make. Dex save.
Yes, 17.
17. All right.
Whatever, I'll take half of it.
Yeah. You don't make it. You take half. So roll up some 8d6.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep now.
Sorry, guys. I'll run around and
Just had to
kill
get you a
you
little
all.
Christmas
with my
present.
mandolin. I just gotta touch you first.
Yeah. Hamo, you make
Oh,
it.
is it touch?
Kill wins.
Mm-hmm.
33.
33. Oh yeah, I gotta roll for him as well. All right, cool. So half of 33 is what for Hamo?
It's like
16.
Oh, round down, yeah.
Yeah, 16 and a half.
Round down.
So you round down 16.
16. Okay. Wait.
216.
216. Okay, that's
Yeah.
we'll go to 15 then. No. Okay, so this is the 15 damage. Jesus, can't talk.
Calm down.
All right. Sorry you had to see that, everybody. That's me when I'm not on camera.
You're gonna-
Sorry.
be
Only Mary
beat
knows
up.
that truth. All right. And
Got too
any
real for a
movement or anything
second.
you want to do while you're only halved instead of fourth?
I really didn't want to step up, but I'm about to step up 15 feet.
All right, you're gonna stay in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just
10,
open
15.
your hole on him.
Let's get old.
I can't reach him.
Okay.
Get in there.
His turn. So first, the tentacles. There are 2 of them up right now. They're going to do the similar thing. They're going to slam in, but it's not quite as bad now. There's only 2 of them. So
Yeah, don't worry.
you
Those
2
beasts kill
make a
too.
dex save. Oseron and Ao make a dex save.
Oh, not good.
Can we start with these dicks?
17.
You made it.
Oh, 20, baby.
Yeah, you guys
Nice.
make it. So
Bam.
you don't take any damage because you're a thing, but you take half of this.
I'm trying to start here. I'm trying to win the deal.
So take 5 damage.
Is it bludgeoning?
Yep.
Oh. 2.
2 damage. Yeah, the two of these tentacles come in and slam. Guy, big dude in front of Hymo.
I ain't even scared. Bring it.
He may be after this because he. Okay, let's see.
Let me pull this
Alright.
spell out.
At least you got a really comfy bed of bones to lay back on.
Yeah, you're.
Multi attack.
I've died every other time fighting. Why not die this
You
time?
don't make a difference.
Oh, well, 15 don't hit you, right?
Mm-mm.
27.
No.
No.
Oh.
Barely.
I gotta read this 1 second because this was weird.
Learn how to tentacle.
Yeah, well,
I need the hentai girl.
you know we do a lot of tentacle fights, don't we? What is wrong with me?
Yeah, because think about we was down in the basement. There
Yep.
was a tentacle.
Well, this
yeah.
guy's very similar to the one you guys found at the basement.
Another tentacle monster.
Let's see.
Tell me what you're into now.
I gotta make sure.
Don't kink shaming.
Yeah, no kink.
No, not
yeah.
kink shaming here.
All right, so
That's right.
so he hit you with that one, right?
Uh-huh.
Dice is out. There it is.
It's actually quink.
That's 20 damage as he hits you with one of the tentacles is actually attached to him.
Cool.
Make a
Make a sweet
DC
save.
16, not be grappled. Dex
20.
20. All right, he doesn't grab you. He swung at you twice, and now he's going to lean forward with his mouth and try to bite you.
Yum, 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 yum.
But he misses.
Oh,
Hey!
He misses.
It won.
Yep, he rolled a 1. Crit fail. Man, I was ready because you're about to get eaten.
And we would remember you fondly.
And that is the end of this round. And at the end of the round, from the gym up on the pedestal, there's a red bright flash. Everybody make that save. Con save.
Constitution again. You got it this time, baby. I got faith.
What?
Oh man. Oh man.
8.
Remember this the 20. If you don't get 20, then you get the
8.
slow.
God darn it.
Be honest, don't lie.
19.
19.
18.
Yeah, some of you may have inspiration if you're close. Are the inspirations that I've given you during the game? They let you add a d6 if you're close.
I got a +6. That was
you
so
know
hard.
go.
Yes, I do actually.
You still have it. You
Yeah,
keep it
two.
until you use it.
Oh, using it.
I'll
Can
try
I
to
use
use.
both inspirations?
Yeah.
Yep.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using mine.
Yeah, and the way that I'm doing the inspirations, you just add a d6 to whatever. So if
Yeah.
you're close, you can roll a d6 and try to see if you can make the save.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm at 18, so I just have to not roll a 1. Oh my god.
I gotta roll a 5 or 6.
that's not good.
I don't know if I should use it.
All right.
I wouldn't.
No,
I'm not
no,
using
but
mine.
I still didn't make
Still
it.
didn't
And
make it.
I
Oh,
only
man.
need 1, and I'm not using mine.
I'm at 5 or 6.
All right, 5 or 6. See if
How
you
you
can get it.
feeling?
I feel it. I feel it.
Feeling lucky?
They owe me this. They owe me this.
God damn it. All right, so I think less people are actually affected. So who's affected by it?
Me.
Jesus. I thought more of that made it. So everybody except for Oseron made
Are
it.
you Jesus?
All right. So
we're a slow
you all
bunch.
feel like this kind of slump and like this.
Oh,
kinda-
wait, my animals.
Yeah. Roll for the animals.
So
And
slow.
while you're rolling
Whoop,
that,
He's slow.
the tentacles that you guys have struck, they raise back up out of the.
She is also slow.
So the tentacles have kind of come back. The ones that were damaged.
No. Aw.
Did any of your pets make it?
No.
All right.
You want this?
actually, they may not hit you right there.
So back at the top of the order is Ayo. Ruby didn't do anything,
Ew.
and Kalinor doesn't seem to be able to do what he did again right now as a reaction. So go ahead.
All right. Dash toward big guy.
Okay.
Get him.
And so, how much do we got? 40, 45?
It'd be 45. Yeah.
Yeah. Or is that your normal? That's your normal movement. You
Yeah.
still got haste on?
Still got
I do.
haste.
Okay, cool.
How many more turns we get?
How many turns have we had?
This is the. I think this is actually. See, this is the third turn in this fight.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but it carries over from the last one.
So before.
Yeah.
So I got
He
3.
got it on his
2 more
next on
turns.
his turn.
Yeah.
Two
Okay.
more.
Cool. So yeah, you move in. 45 feet
alright.
to get to him.
Since I can't do bonus, it'd just be 2 jabs at him.
Okay. Yay.
That'll be 28.
It hits.
Heima's up there, so
Mhm.
sneak attack.
Hamo doing his thing. Give him the pluses.
Yo,
I'm proud of you.
I ain't gonna be up there much longer.
that's your move, bro. There's a dead body.
Mm-mm. Nope.
18 on first.
Okay, where am I? There it is. 18.
20 to hit on the second.
Yeah, it hits.
9.
9 damage. Okay.
And how much movement did I move to get up there?
45.
All right, so I'm going to back up. Yeah, to about where I'm still dashing. So I'm going to mobile back to,
Just the cunning action dash.
yeah.
Alright.
And next to Oseron,
Okay, yes.
within 10 feet.
Yeah.
breath is good.
45 you can get there or there. But
Uh,
I would suggest like
Yeah, right
over
there.
here.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah,
Let's
just
see.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you're still in the aura and you're not right on top of each other. Cool. And I actually had to roll for something. All right, cool. So, yeah, you got there and you hit him. You got the extra damage from Hymo. Cool. He's still there. You guys are hitting him. You guys are hurting him, but you can't. Just looking at him, he doesn't look like he's about to fall over or anything.
Yeah.
The fight continues. Belle,
Mm.
you and your dog's turn,
Mm.
and your boar.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 5, 10.
Question.
Yeah.
Where is the gem in relation to the creature now? Is it like on top of the creature?
I'll use a dice to mark it where it is.
Behind the creature. So it's not actually part of the creature at all.
No, it's just up there on the pedestal, sitting behind it.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
Is it still glowing?
It still has like kind of the same heartbeat glow, if that's what you're asking for. Kind of like the slow pulse, but like the tentacles and everything hanging out of it. No.
All right. This might be super dumb, but
Oh god.
I am going. It's a good way to start an action. I am going to cast Dimension Door and teleport myself to the gem.
Okay. Sure.
And I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. So how far? Dimension door. You go. So how does it work? You just pop out wherever you want.
Yeah, I can teleport
Okay.
myself from my current location to any other spot within range, and the range is 500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I arrive exactly at the spot that is desired.
I definitely didn't plan for this.
So let's see.
So you grab it up.
I grab it up.
All right. Cool. So
What happens when I pick it up?
make a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Actually, wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Yeah.
How long can you can keep the
As you
door
pick it up,
open?
you feel your hands kind of burn, and you hear a voice. It's like, "Welcome."
I feel welcome. Oh my god.
Wrong word.
3?
All right. You can like kind of see in your hands like kind of these like red kind of veins going through your hand as you kind of hear just like this laugh in your head, and he says, "Excuse me, my phone."
You don't.
It's like this old trick again. They don't call me Gharr the Corrupted for nothing. The Corruptor. And you put the gem back, and there's these people here that don't belong. And you feel that you need to remove these people.
Yep.
Not good.
Fell on the bad side.
By force. It is your animal's turn.
Yep, yep,
And they respond to your commands.
yep.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
But luckily, they're all slow, so
Yep.
you're cool. I guess Hugo is going to attack whoever is closest to him.
Well, there's no one anywhere near these guys. You can. Okay, the party's bad guys now,
Yeah,
and the tentacles are good guys.
yeah,
So you tell me what you want to do.
yeah.
Am I
So
closest?
Hugo will run towards the party
gonna run?
with
Okay.
intention to attack.
So 5, 10, 15, but he's taking the dash action. You going after AO?
If he's closest.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 25.
That was Marilyn. Hugo was the one closest to the other one.
Okay, well, there. So 20, 25, 30. How much they got?
He has 40.
Okay, yeah. Well, with the dash
They
action,
both have 40.
he can get there. Dash action, he can get you. He can get there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. See, make sure again.
Well, he's gonna tusk ya.
40. Actually, he's right there. He can't quite make it.
To dash.
You can't make it.
He took the dash action. He
Oh
can't do
yeah,
anything
you're
else.
right. Nope.
They can only
so
run
he's-
angrily.
So yep. And then Marilyn will do the same.
Okay.
Run.
She got 40
cranky.
movement regular.
Yes.
Okay, 5, 10, 25. Is that right? Actually, sorry, he can get there, but you took the dash action. Unless he has that freaking, is it bonus action to do that boar thing he does?
It's just if he moves 20 feet whilst doing his tusk, then he gets an extra 2d6 slashing on top of his regular damage.
Someone does the actual him doing the tusk count as a bonus action for him to do, or is it just
It's an attack.
Yeah,
okay?
it's not-
Okay, cool. I'm just not letting you cheat for your friends.
No, no,
That's cool. All right, so yeah, they both run up to AO and they have kind of this confused look, but they're snarling at you.
snorts and growls.
That is all bells. Oseron, what you gonna do, brother?
Run wild on you.
You're the only one that made the save, so what are you gonna do?
Oh man. Okay.
You're still in difficult terrain,
Yeah,
so
and Bill's behind me. Or behind the. You know,
yeah, she's way up there.
way up. God damn it, man. I'm gonna move my full movement speed forward towards the enemy.
All right, you dashing or are you just walking?
Walking 15 because I have to
Okay.
use them. Just walk.
5, 10, 15.
15. All right, and on that I'm gonna do lay on hands. On
Yourself?
myself. Yeah,
Okay.
and give myself the rest of the other 20, so back up
Alright,
to 48. And yeah, no bonus actions, right? We can't do that.
Well, you get bonus action because you weren't affected.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Oh boy. God, that's a long roll. All right, I'm gonna use Misty Step because it's a bonus action.
All right, you move 30 feet.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hey, you can get there.
Yeah,
You're in range.
My boy. Ain't got no more spells left. I have one left. Punch. Yeah. You gotta wait for the right moment. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
See, action laid on hands.
Yeah, actually, he's lay on hands. Yeah, so no. Yeah.
Cannot attack. Sorry. But you got there.
Now
So
I'm
you can
there.
give Hamo some extra bonus now.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're not sleeping.
Not yet.
and that comes into your turn then. Hamo, your turn.
Oh, that no.
Action. Wait, how much is a health potion?
It's
regular.
it would be normally a bonus action, but since you don't have bonus actions right now, it'd be your action.
1d4 plus 4.
Yeah, I may have to take another break pretty soon because I got to pee again. I'm not even chugging these freaking drinks. It's getting hot in here too.
7.
7 to
Ooh.
hit.
No, 7 health.
No.
That puts me at.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're at 7 health.
That puts
You
me
are
at
getting
12.
you are getting sleeped.
Yeah, you're at 12.
You're at 12.
Now he's at 12.
All right.
It's worse.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
All right, it's Himo's
Well,
turn.
I can move, Tanner.
Yeah, you can still you have to disengage though.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
the
you
bonus
don't you
action.
can't disengage.
Yeah.
You have to. Opportunity of attacks will come into play if you move away.
Nope. I'm gonna stand right
Just
there.
crouch. Hide amongst
All right,
the bones.
Scryan, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one step to the right and dodge.
Dodge action taken.
Done.
All right.
That's all I got. What do you want from me?
Do you have no cool items or weaponry or?
I'll dash and move 2 spaces.
Yeah, there's a.
He's
He had
he's
7.
he's half-halved. He's 4th right now. All right, and Raynor, your turn.
I just have to use the Wand of Wonder again.
Yeah, use the ones. Do it.
Roll that D100. See
Make
what you
it, make
get.
it rain, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You have items
I'm
to
gonna
use,
die
yeah.
right now.
Where's my D10?
You already spelled
What
something?
was that?
You can get up there.
Oh.
You can't walk up there?
Let's make it bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my death.
Let's make it bad.
I just got to 48 Hill. Can you just not walk?
A burst of colorful shimmering light extends from you, 30-foot radius. You and each creature in the area can see and must succeed in a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, become blinding in the next minute.
No, what now? Hold on.
Everyone's gonna be blind.
So everyone, how many feet in front of you? Is that
Is that
it comes
make-
That's
from
what
you?
it says in front of me,
Make
but
15?
I'm assuming it means in front of because I casted it on.
What is it casting?
It's
If you don't make it,
blinding
you're gonna be
light.
blind.
Blinding light. Well, it could be that it's casting at him, or it could be that it's just coming from the wand.
yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mm.
Did it say in front of you? If it says in front of you,
It
it's
says in
probably
front of me.
it's probably you.
But
Then.
since I was targeting,
Yeah,
we'll just
it's
use that. I'll let you decide. It's your decision.
Since it says you and not your
Yeah,
target.
it would say the
Yeah.
target or the
Yeah.
creature if
Yeah.
it was who you were
Or-
aiming at.
And I think it's coming out of you.
Yeah.
But how big is it?
30-foot radius.
Yep.
15. Yeah. Okay. So
Breaking that staff after this.
it's gonna be AO and the dogs and Ruby and yourself, right? Or is it not you?
No, it's just coming from me.
Okay. So yeah, all you make your save that you gotta
I
make.
hate that one.
So
I love
So
it.
DC
It's so
15.
dumb, man.
The DC 15, and what kind of save? Just
It's a Constitution.
Constitution save. So make your Constitution saves. Roll for your doggies, Mary. See if they're blonde.
Probably are.
After this battle.
Yeah. One of them rolled 5.
Put some lotion on it.
Oh, nat 20 for the other one though.
Which one?
And I guess I was rolling for Hugo first, so Marilyn.
Are you
got
excited
a
for this?
20.
Because they're bad guys right now. All right.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So, what'd you get, Heath?
14.
14. Ugh. So did it blind you for a whole minute?
Blinded for a minute.
Did you get to roll at the end of turn or anything?
I fucking hope so.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Or are you just
A
straight?
creature can repeat the saving
Okay.
throw at the end of each of its
All right.
turns.
All right.
Oh,
Hang on. So it's just
that's still not good.
It's not great. And nobody hit any of the tentacle. It's your turn. Or end of your turn. Now are you moving?
Over that way, 15.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. Getting into the line of the blast line here. All right. All right. Their turn. Here come the tentacles. Let's see. Well, he knows that the doggies are on his side right now, but does he care? Or does he want to? Who does he want to hit? Or does he want to hit the two that's in front of him? He hit himself, maybe.
My plan was to aggro maybe a tentacle or two. I don't know if it'll work.
I'm blinded with 2 guys on me.
Okay, they're swinging it. They're going after Osteron. Or not Osteron, Scron. Scron.
Yeah.
All 4 tentacles come to you. Even the ones on the other side, they just come whipping by and slap. And it's fast. So make a deck save.
Okay.
Just make it. You got no help from me.
That inspiration ain't
About
gonna
a
do
3.
Shit.
What's that do?
So what'd you get?
3.
All right, cool.
I think he's going to sleep before I am.
34 damage. 34 bludgeoning damage. They all slam into you.
44, he right.
And they all slam and they go right back. And it's all within 6 seconds. They're just boom. And go right back.
Yeah.
And as they do it, you kind of hear coming from the distance in your mind.
And then you hear a coming from Scrying.
So, just from this creature's point of view, looking at Hamo and Osteron, how would you explain your health? How are you looking right now to him?
I'm looking at him.
Me?
We about to box it up.
Yeah, you looking healthy?
Man, we about to, yeah, I'm looking at him. We about to box.
How you looking?
I'm bleeding.
Man, he likes that.
So you look like you're Bison from Street Fighter 2. Your bloody face and crying.
I'm on a continuous screen right now. It's like 9, 8, 7.
Have you haven't hit him yet, have you?
I've been hit, but I've been healing as I've been walking toward him.
Have you hit him?
No, yeah.
No, I'm about to. I'm getting there.
Okay. I'm just seeing if he has any reason to not attack Hamo over you right now. But he doesn't, so sorry. Jamar, let's see if we can hit you.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
28.
Nope.
Miss. All right.
Can I roll something else? I'll deal with it.
So that is that move.
I'm going to get the astral.
18 damage. Straight sleep. All right.
He's
Yeah.
sleep.
Oh man, this sucks.
I'm gonna sleep with you.
It's all right. I'll be back.
Well, you're grappled,
Oh, shit.
and he's still got one move left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you about to try to finish me? Finish it!
About to be eaten. You just found out your family are okay. Woo!
I mean, we died here before, apparently.
What a roller coaster.
Like the nice guy inside me is like, no, not like this.
I'm not scared.
You're not a threat right now. He's got you. He's grappled you. He swallows you. He throws you in your mouth. He throws it in his mouth, and you're unconscious. But you guys see him hold up Himo and drop him into his mouth.
He fought me like a skittle.
I think that's the best I can do. And It's the end of the turn. Again, another bright light flashes from Kalendor, and everybody that's affected can breathe again, and it's not. You don't feel so heavy. And we'll go take a break right here because I can use the bathroom and let that marinate. We'll be right back with this fight. Don't go anywhere.
Feel still.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Boy.
Hey!
All right. So, before we took the break, Hamo got put to sleep. Well, he got knocked out. He's unconscious, 0 HP, and then this monster held you up and dropped you in. He didn't use the bite attack on you because you're limp, and he's hungry anyway, so he ate you. He still has the bite attack left, so Oseron is gonna bite you.
Yep.
Because I was like, no, I don't want to kill him, but then sticking with the rules, he's still got an attack left, so he's gonna try to bite you. 24.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, yeah, sure, whatever, man. Come
All
on.
right, how much HP you got left?
I'm good.
See if you can survive this.
Yeah, I can survive. Let's go. What the hell?
What the hell?
Okay.
What is biting? Piercing?
It is piercing damage. It is.
Oh, let me see this heavy. I'm pretty sure it does.
There it is.
Okay, roll it down.
26 damage.
Keep rolling.
Okay, 26. Okay, I feel good.
And you are a medium or smaller creature, right? All right, and he drops Himo down and then comes in and bites you and picks you up. He swallowed you as well.
Mm-hmm.
So both you and Himo are inside this creature's belly. And while you're inside, you are blinded and restrained.
God!
At the beginning of his turn, you take acid damage.
Uh-huh.
But if you're able to make the rolls you need to roll to hit him while you're inside, you have a chance to get out. But if not, it's not gonna be looking good. So, rip Himo. Anyway, Calamore on the outside.
It was 20. You said I took 28?
28 or 26. I can't remember, so 26.
Okay, so 20. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's piercing damage, not bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm subtracting the 3, so yeah.
Okay. Calanor hit the decurse. You're no longer controlled, Mary,
Yeah.
and you're not holding the gem, so you're not having to redo that.
Yep.
You kind of like just shake off, and you kind of feel like almost like if you just kind of woke up from a dream. Like it's kind of weird as you look around and you remember quickly what's going on.
Yeah.
Ao, it's not a curse, so you're still blinded until you make that roll. But everyone else, you feel okay again. But both of the dudes up there in front of the guy have been swallowed. There's still tentacles around.
Yeah.
And the only other thing to point out about this scenario is that the monster itself is looking hurt.
Yeah.
And that goes back to the top of the order with Ao. You're blinded.
Right. I'm going to take the disengage action and move to your, I guess, top right.
That way?
About 15. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Going to...
Let's see. What did your movement become 0 when you're blinded? No. Okay.
No.
No, you just got disadvantage.
Yeah.
Can you got double disadvantage?
No.
Oh, thank God. That's restrained.
How far away from the creatures would I be?
The tentacles or the
No, the dogs.
the dogs?
It's
Oh,
one,
they're good
one
guys now.
dog and
They're-
one boar.
Okay.
Yeah, but you probably don't know that.
Yeah, probably don't.
15 is
I wouldn't know the difference
15
in
goes back to them.
Okay. I'm going to just hold my attack
Yeah.
right there
Cool.
until until someone is within 5 feet of the monster.
Gotcha. And as then your turn, make your roll to see if you're still blinded.
All right.
I believe it's DC 15.
17 natural, 18.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And you blink and everything kind of slowly comes back into view as it's like someone flashed a camera in your face or a lightning bolt hit in the middle of the night. You're like, ah! And you look around and you see that the bell seems okay, and Astra and Hamo are missing. In just that quick 6 seconds, they're just gone. Bell, your turn. You're back. You're back to
Yes.
normal, and you can kind of hear like a kind of a laughing coming from the crystal at you.
Yep. But the monster probably doesn't know that I'm right behind it, right? Like, it's focused
You're not
on-
sneaking or anything, so it knows where you are.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think it's just the rule of combat. Everyone's always aware of their surroundings unless you
yeah.
take the hot action.
am going to take my longsword that I have never used
Okay.
ever off my back, and I am going to imbue it with my toxic psychic words, which I've also never used. And I am going to attempt to slash open the belly of the beast.
Okay.
Ooh, it's stupid for a bard, but we'll try.
Yeah, hit it.
So how do I even make a melee attack? What do I...
You gotta
Alright,
roll
roll a
D20.
d20,
Yeah,
add your
roll.
strength because it's a longsword.
Yeah, I have 0 strength, so
Okay.
there we go.
While she's attacking, she's within 5 feet, so I'm going to throw the Veus dagger at it.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I rolled 6, so I'm probably
Yeah,
not
you got
even-
you held your action, so yeah.
It's 18.
To hit? Yeah, you
Yep.
you hit it. Okay, cool.
Good job.
I was just trying to see, depending on what happens here, just trying to see the people on the inside if you actually get any negatives to your attack or anything. You don't. You just
Well,
you fail
said-
like all your saves. And
you
your-
said we're
Restrained,
restrained
so
and blind.
They do.
So yeah, we got disadvantage on
that-
roll.
but that's it. You just have disadvantage.
23.
23 to hit.
Yeah. No, to damage.
Damage. Cool. 23. That's the dagger. Still up. Mary, you can continue with yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still hasted, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw the regular dagger at him.
Okay. No. Do you get when you hold an action? Do you get haste effects?
You hold the attack.
Yeah.
And
He should just basically he just gets that.
It's
one.
fine. We can keep doing it, but I think there was
that's
something.
fine. I probably missed anyway. It's only 13.
No, it does miss. I
Okay.
think there's something about holding an action. Well, I can look it up later.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
it's fine.
you hold the action to do that.
Yeah, I know. But then
As haste, you get an extra
There-
attack.
you may be right. I just think there was something that I read. I'll have to look it up later. But I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, no problem. So, but the second one missed. But the first one did 23, right? And then Mary, continue with your actual turn.
Yeah, no, Belle pulled her sword off her back and whispered these powerful psychic words into it
Mhm.
and then just dropped it, apparently, because I
Just
rolled a
missed.
6.
Now you can drop it. You do not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You still have your animals that you're controlling.
Yeah, alright, it'll be Hugo's turn. So he will run towards... He'll run towards the beast as well. But,
You want both of them just to run up there?
yeah, they're not going to make
They
all the way up
they got
there.
40.
but they'll go there, yeah.
Actually, one of them can get there, but I think they have to take a dash action to do that. I don't know. That's just a regular movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh, your dog made it.
Alright. Well, Marilyn will try to bite.
No, wait. It's difficult terrain, so you have to take the dash action to go all the way up there.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can.
that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine.
Apologies. I forgot my own rules for this fight. Whew. So, Oseron.
Yep.
You are inside the belly of this beast,
Not asleep.
and it's just sticky and warm and
Smells.
it's
Moist.
very hard to breathe. Very moist, and you can feel a burn. You can feel a burn on your skin. You haven't taken any damage or anything yet, but you definitely have been eaten. So disadvantage if you're going to try to attack it.
Yeah.
You get 2 attacks. See what you can do.
Let's see. Sucks on. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to swing on
Okay,
the inside.
go for it.
6 on the first one. Well, 16 on the other one. God, I got
So disadvantage on your first attack. You got 6.
6 plus 7, 11, 14.
That does not hit.
Swing again.
Yep.
Yeah, I already used it. Let's see, 8, 9, 12, 15.
That does not hit.
Yep. All right.
His AC was 16, fortunately.
It just sucks because I rolled both
You got
times.
16 on
Yeah, one of them was 16.
Yeah. And it like its AC doesn't change even though you're inside of it. It's
Oh,
natural.
really? I
Yeah.
was hoping that it did.
Deborah?
Hymo, make a death save.
Not easy. 7.
7. 1 failure.
Yeah.
All right, 1 out of 3 down. Scron, your turn.
How far am I from this man?
55. 55. You're not affected by the thing, so you can move 15 feet up.
Okay. I will move 15 feet up.
Okay.
But yeah, straightforward.
15, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's 40 to get to it, 15 minus 55, so yeah.
Can I pull out a hand axe
They're on your belt.
as a bonus action then?
You will have to drop one of your weapons to do so.
Not a problem. I'll drop my offhand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can just free action, just let it go.
No.
Or do you have the dual wielding thing to where you get to pull both swords out?
Yes, I do. I am a dual wielder.
Technically, you can do that without either the feet or the fighting style.
Is it just putting it back?
Yeah,
You put it back. There's no problem. You can change weapons real quick. No problem. We're not going to get too technical about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
So, all right.
So yeah, you can hand
So I
axe.
have.
You can hand axe it up.
Can I pull out 2? Or is it just 1?
I mean, you put them back. You grab them. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
That's whatever. I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't pull your weapons out. I'm letting you guys pull freaking potions from your belt and drinking them as bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can draw weapons and put them away.
All right. So, cool then. I'm going to make a range attack.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm not doing that dice. I can't. I can't. There's too much on the line. Not bad. 25.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. D6. 3 plus 5. 8
To hit or damage?
damage.
All right. That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right.
That's now.
What type of damage is that?
That is
Slashing.
slashing.
All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Also, since I threw that one, my attack gives me a second attack.
Hmm.
Can I just?
Now, the way I see it in my head is like normally if someone's like trying to pull a shield off and put a weapon away, then it'd be like, all right, but you got the dual wield thing, you can pull them both out, you can put them back up, grab it, and then you can throw both of them.
Sweet. That's what I needed to hear.
Nice.
And a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Savage attacker.
Yeah. Everyone's just like, come on, Dane!
Okay.
Nice.
All right. 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
So a total of 19.
So let's see. I'm sweating over here.
Oh my god! Dude.
Guys, you guys are like right on the brim. Let's see, 11 damage. Okay, let me math real quick. 11. Oh my god, are you serious? Let's see. Oh my god. I'm not pulling. I'm not fudging anything. It's still up,
Okay.
but it is obviously barely hanging on.
Oh man.
It is like it is barely in there.
I just want to hit the damn thing.
Raynor.
Step up 15 feet.
All right. 15 feet.
So it's gonna be 1 to 1.
55 feet away.
60 is all I need. Okay.
Oh, God.
Level 2, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Twin spell.
So you throw
One
two
at
of them, right?
him, and then one at one of the tentacles.
So can you not do it at the same target, I guess?
Can't do it at the same
Okay.
target.
All right, so which one are you rolling first?
Big guy.
All right.
Nat 20.
Hey, that hits.
Oh my god!
That hits.
Mm.
Oh my god!
Get him.
Get him!
Savage attack.
Oh, yeah, get one more.
Oh yeah.
12 plus
12 plus 5,
You're an
17.
ice dragon, right?
17 times 2.
34.
34. All right. You killed it.
Yeah.
Oh got it. Literally had 1 HP left.
What? Did it go to 1?
It had a 1
job.
left.
Oh my god.
And I sit there and I was like, do I just? No.
It starts limping away.
I don't just let him put it to win. You kill it. You hit it and it kind of topples forward and and both of you come rolling out of it. But we're still in. We're still keeping this stuff until it's over with. It falls and the tentacles around kind of fall down too, and you can kind of hear the voice in your head sounds much. He sounds angry, and you hear like a no. It just like seems that lost for words. This is impossible. This is never. No. And it's up there, and it keeps saying this, and nothing around's moving. It's just like this little. There's no tentacles of aura behind it. It's just kind of blinking like really fast, like the heartbeat is sped up a lot. Ayo, your turn. Actually, sorry. The curse. Everybody roll. The curse is coming from this guy. So everybody roll your con saves.
I guess I still need.
We're still doing initiative because we have someone that's down and turns matter. So, and he's still cursing. So, did anybody make your
20 on the dot?
Yeah. No.
19.
Fuck 19, dude.
That one.
20.
All right, well, you're down. You don't get to make it.
But it's there.
So who made it?
I did.
Okay, Randall made it. Okay, Ayo, it's your turn. The curses, you're still in difficult terrain. The ground did not come back. You're still walking on these bones.
Is the big guy? He's on the ground limp, or is he still?
The big thing is down. It's not breathing, moving, or anything.
Okay, I'm going to dash toward the big guy then.
This dude on the ground?
Yeah.
Let's kind of lay him down here.
I'm going to try to reach inside him.
Yeah.
And pull out.
Oh well,
That was spat out.
He did let them. He went
Okay.
blah, and then fell over. So yeah, they're right here. So if you run up to them,
I'm going to feed potion to Hamo then.
Okay. Do you still have one on your belt that you
I
can
do.
fish out?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just.
Cool. So cunning action coming in handy.
Yeah.
Or is it cunning or?
Yeah.
You get the haste for this
I
is the
think-
last turn. I think.
This is last time.
Yeah.
He's gonna be exhausted after this level 1 exhaust.
Yep.
Whew, man.
1d6 plus 6.
All right, Hi-Mo.
I guess I'll roll it.
Yeah, you rolled it.
Hug
Hi-Mo.
that man. You better hug that.
Almost dead.
Almost.
12?
12. Your eyes pop back open.
That
Oh.
was as much as I want to sleep with.
You're still in there, man. I thought you was dead for real. Okay. Whew.
Oh my god, man.
And the dust settles, and you guys are this gem is like screaming angrily at the top of his lungs, and the owl kind of comes down and then settles back on your shoulder. And it looks like it's tired, like it's weary, like it took a lot out of it to keep doing that. But the curse is still on you guys. But we'll stop right there for tonight. I can't take anymore.
I'm still alive.
That was traumatic for me.
That was great.
Oh man! All right, thank you guys very much for watching this episode. Woo! We'll catch you guys in the next episode next weekend. If you have any fan art or anything you want to say to the cast, #CharismaPlus on Twitter, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.